I know, you gonna dig this.
You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. It's your boy DJ Hezekiah, and you're tuned into the Chop Shop. What's happening? This cut class, and you are now rocking with the Chop Shop. Now rocking with DJ Ology in the Chop Shop.
We got a party to go to tonight.
I know, you gonna dig this.
You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop.
Nah, just expect the unexpected. Out the ordinary, yeah, the unexpected. When it's out your hands, you just learn to accept it. Can't say you want it, but never show no effort. Nah, just expect the unexpected. Out the ordinary, yeah, the unexpected. When it's out your hands, you just learn to accept it. Can't say you want it, but never show no effort. I advise you niggas make up your mind. Better yet, get a life, don't be wasting your time. Cause they ain't playing with us, we already know it. People scared to death at all the truth they expose. Hey, and fuck it is they attitude. Everybody tryna check a bag of two. Though nothing is ever promised, your boy done got it handled, no more stressing for my mama. I never made it back when I moved out. Nah, everything I own was on my back when I moved south. I know it's nothing to a stepper, so I stand tall. Run and tell him I won't let up, ain't no falling off. And if I do, better get up and just brush it off. I'm on the road, the richest nigga in the finer things. So I'm all about my business, ayy, it been time for change. Told my niggas ain't no slipping, look how far I came. Nah, just expect the unexpected. Out the ordinary, yeah, the unexpected. When it's out your hands, you just learn to accept it. Can't say you want it, but never show no effort. Nah, just expect the unexpected. Out the ordinary, yeah, the unexpected. When it's out your hands, you just learn to accept it. Can't say you want it, but never show no effort. We see wars in the air, but we ignoring the fact. Busy seeking some more, trying to keep it intact. It ain't easy getting in, so these niggas get taxed. Yeah, I tell myself daily, homie, anything is possible. Standing here today because I shook through all them obstacles. Shook the unexpected, trust your gut is what you ought to do. You could head at life that you probably thought you never knew. From a high rise, I can promise not a better view. Work my ass off, these niggas had to let me through. I'm here now, still not knowing what I'm up against. Just know I bless the game and people say I'm heaven sent. Nothing can stay the same, we only dream to go legit. Whatever niggas into, make sure it's worth the risk. Fuck sitting still, I'm taking trips, trying to see things. On a cruise ship, spinning loose change. Yeah, you know I'm busy being great, blowing new strings. Yeah. One thing for sure is you gotta stay ready to keep from getting ready. You gotta always expect the unexpected. Yeah. It's real out here. So many still playing for a game though. You better wake up. Yeah, you better wake up. You gotta stay ready. You gotta pay attention. This is not the time to be sleeping. Nah, just expect the unexpected. Out the ordinary, yeah, the unexpected. When it's out your hands, you just learn to accept. Can't say you want it, but never show no effort. Nah, just expect the unexpected. Out the ordinary, yeah, the unexpected. When it's out your hands, you just learn to accept. Can't say you want it, but never show no effort.
Come along, children. Now we're going to have a little music, like old times. Look, now I'll start the melody on the organ.
I said, no, hell no, you kiss my cock. I'm gonna listen to the goddamn Chop Shop with Brosco, Chris Cutter, fucking, what the fuck's his name? Ology and DJ Hezekiah. Damn!
I feel like I wanna get down.
I remember why now. Sometimes you gotta roll with it, man. We in the game. Yeah.
All right, we in the game. It's the Chop Shop Podcast, DJ Lifestyle Show. We are rolling. And for whatever reason, I have murdered our intro, and it's just not showing up right about now. So sometimes in life, you just got to roll with it the way you got to roll with it. You know what I'm saying? How's everybody's snare? How y'all feeling before we start going around introducing everybody? There we go. He found his thing. Hold on. Did you snatch that out of somewhere, B? All right, so check it out, man. We are here. We are back. It is Sunday, and it is the Chop Shop Podcast. This is a DJ Lifestyle Show. We're going to be hanging out with you for the next couple of hours doing what we do, having a great time doing it. My name is DJ Eddie Brosco, and thank you for tuning in. And to my right side, we got a lot of people in the room right about now, man. So why don't you go ahead and tell them who you are, sir?
To his right side is DJ Hezekiah. Y'all know me. Y'all know how I get down. A.K.A. Tony Lambo. And on my right side, it's...
I'm your boy DJology. I want to thank you all for tapping in this evening.
All right, who you got on your right side, man?
Oh, man, the one and only.
Yeah.
My name is JB.
Hey,
yeah.
You're so modest.
Hello, my name is JB. That's how I do it.
All right, and to your right side, JB, we got...
What's happening? Y'all know what it is. It's Cutter Classics, live at Castle Rock Studios.
Man, and our sponsor at a high note, 115 Green Dispensary in Guthrie, owner extraordinaire. What's your name, sir?
They call me Pete, man. What's going on?
Man, cool. So we back in the building. It's another day. Everybody feeling good, feeling great. I know I am. We doing today's show just a little bit different, man. Normally, cats post up and then we bring them in, but fuck it, man. We just have everybody in here right now, man. We'll just get this thing started. So lots of going on. Presidential debate popping off on the TV right now, and nobody's in attendance but the moderator, which is the craziest shit ever. This is the deal. We got rapper, entrepreneur, activist, homie, probably homie, lover, friend to some. Nobody in this room, I'm quite sure. JB's in the studio with us today, man, and that's gonna be super duper dope. We're gonna unpack his story. We're gonna get all in the business, and we're gonna see what's popping with him. See really what makes him tick. You know what I'm saying? He's in the room with us, so we might as well have a whole lot of fun. This is the Chop Shop Podcast, DJ Lifestyle Show. We're gonna play the trap spelling bee today. We're going to smoke a little. We're going to drink a little water. We're going to play some good music. We're going to talk about some news. We're going to get into the Chop Shop reviews right after this song. Here's what we got.
Navi Tide right here.
On the Chop Shop.
On the Chop Shop.
Say that shit.
Authentic.
Just met, girl, but it's something different about your vibe, and I just can't tell if this the real you, or are you putting on a show for the whole world? Are you the same at home, girl? Same in front of your homegirls? Oh, girl, you the same, you the same. Are you putting on a show? Put it on a show, put it on a show for the whole world. Are you the same at home, girl? Same in front of your homegirls? Oh, girl, before I'm back on the road, can you just let a brother know? Are your intentions from the stove? Is this really you? Are you putting on a show?
Say you wanna know if I'm frontin', just send your ear my way. Let me tell you something. If I'm with you or not, just remember one thing, I do remain the same. So have some faith in what you got before you lose a good thing and someone takes your spot. Tell me, is you with it or not? I'm with it. I'm really with it.
I know that we just met, girl, but it's something different about your vibe, and I just can't tell if this the real you, or are you putting on a show for the whole world? Are you the same at home, girl? Same in front of your homegirls? Oh, girl, are you putting on a show? a show. Put it on a show for the whole world. Are you the same at home, girl? Same in front of your homegirls. Oh, girl. I hope your eyes don't lie. I hope your vibe just right.
I'm not trying to run no game on you.
Give me the feeling of feeling emotion. I'm hoping you feeling me too, that's the notion. And I gotta like you like this, and I think I like you like that.
You don't have to worry about a thing.
I'm glad that I met you.
Glad that I met you.
Here for your rescue. Girl, let me bless you. I know that we just met, girl, but it's something different about your vibe, and I just can't tell if this the real you or are you putting on a show for the whole world. Are you the same at home, girl? Same in front of your homegirls. Oh, girl. Are you putting on a show? Putting on a show. Put it on a show for the whole world. Are you the same at home, girl? Same in front of your homegirls. Oh, girl.
I know you gonna dig this.
You are now tuned in into the Chop Shop. Chop Shop. Chop Shop. Chop Shop.
I can't hear you. There we go.
I hear you. You sounding all weird and shit. Check it out. It's Chop Shop Podcast.
Whatever,
DJ Lifestyle Show. We in this thing, man. Cooling. You know what I'm saying? We got B in the studio. Of course, we got JB in the studio. Cutter's in the studio. Heads. Odie. Ology over there looking at Pornhub on his phone.
Exactly.
Say you. I'm about to say you not. Say you swear you not. You know you looking at that Pornhub, man.
Whatever.
Anyway, so a lot of stuff going on. COVID-19 done shut the whole goddamn globe down, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna hit this room like for real. I'm an entertainer. I make 100% of my money off the club. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All being in that thing. So now I'm about to go get me a ski mask and stay warm.
Yeah. So
like
Mayor
real.
David Holt came out today and announced that the state of Oklahoma is in a state of declared state of emergency. So basically, what it's doing, and it's gonna ban any gatherings of any business or organization down to 50 people, limit that business to 50 people. So, that's going to have a major effect. They already canceled the NCAA tournament. They've canceled the NBA season. So I can imagine if you're a business owner right now, you're probably feeling some kind of way.
It fucking sucks, bro. Just keep it 1,000 with you. It sucks, man, because you got to think about
city-owned buildings. It's not every building, city-owned.
Thank you. I knew you would know. I knew you would know. I knew you would know.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? JB gonna know. You connected. You're not just like a regular rapper, bro. Like you not. You know what I'm saying? How would you, like if somebody would have said, what do you do? Like, how do you describe yourself?
I'm JB. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Because you tied into everything. You know what I'm saying? When I met you, I would say you just a rapper when I met you. Yeah. But you also had locks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You built different. You know what I'm saying? You kind of took your life a little different, and now you doing your thing, putting it on for the. I would say Oklahoma City. But you're really putting on for us, bro. You're really putting on for the culture, for the hip hop.
That's
man.
real.
You know what I'm saying? You really are out there connecting the dots, man. And from our perspective, we appreciate that. So, jumping into it early.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to jump. Y'all can keep going with the news.
Go for it.
I was just, so.
No, we appreciate that.
Nah, shit, man. Nah, look here, man. We gonna keep it 1,000 in here. If it's wrong, like that haircut the hair's got, that's just wrong. Look at it. It's just wrong. We talk about it, bro. That's
and like the hair that he don't have,
I don't have.
It's
none.
just wrong.
I gotta know. Maybe you can make fun of part of my edge up. I got hair. I got hair. You know what I'm saying?
Say the head. Period.
All right, so here we go. So what else we got going on? So it's shutting down gatherings of what? More than 50 people?
More than 50 people. Yeah.
So what you gonna do, man? What you gonna do when a DJ like me show up at your house hungry? You gonna feed me?
No, I mean we got juicy juice and crackers in there somewhere. We'll feed you.
Juicy juice? That looks 6 to you?
Yeah.
And why do you got juicy juice? Because ain't nobody in your house younger than what, 17?
Nah,
matter,
he's
man.
18 now. Yeah,
okay, all right. Do what it do. I'm just saying, man. So it's a lot of crazy stuff happening in the news. People are not stealing, but they price gouging. They trying to price gouge everything, man. The toilet paper thing. JB, you new in the studio with us today, so we're going to put you on the spot. Why do you think people are buying so much toilet paper?
I think because it comes from China. There's no, seriously. I think it's because the majority of it comes from China.
So they just feel like they got to buy it up.
Yeah, because they can't get it here as easy as they could before. So
got you.
Wow.
Okay, so why is everybody buying up all the milk? Like I seen a picture with it's about 12 cartons of milk in one basket.
Because the milk comes from China too. I'm just kidding.
I mean, how you gonna go
straight out of
12 gallons of milk?
I think that people are scared that it's really gonna be like in the movies. They're really gonna be locked in their house.
Sitting at the house. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So they buying up stuff that's gonna expire in 2 weeks. Unless you buying organic milk.
Right.
I buy organic milk. I don't know if it's really milk, but it lasts long enough for me to drink it.
Can I ask a question before?
You can ask any question you want, bro.
And I'm not even saying I don't necessarily think this because especially with our man, because I know him. You know what I'm saying? But before he said that, before they declared the state of emergency for Oklahoma City, was anybody even think about the coronavirus anymore like that? Like
it was not really. I wasn't.
Today I went to go eat at a restaurant. It was packed. I went to the club last night. Nobody was thinking about it, and I felt like as soon as people was like, it kind of died down. It's like we gotta turn it back up.
We gotta scare them again.
So do you feel like it's more the media pushing this thing out there?
I think it's two things. I think yes that, but I think that the people that are at risk the most are older white people, older white men. Okay. And because of that, they're the ones who are in charge of the media. They're the ones, you know what I'm saying? Like they're the ones who run the country. So it's important that they don't die. They keep their positions. They can't get sick. So they're in fear the most because their lives are at risk more than anybody else's, more than ours are when it comes to the corona. So, I think I'm never like a conspiracy person. Like I don't, I don't follow all that stuff. But I'm just thinking like, we're fine for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And there are things like, for instance, when homie got sick at the basketball game. You know what I'm saying? They said he's sick or he has the virus. They never came back and said he'll be okay though. Or, you know what I'm saying? He has the virus, but he's gonna be fine. That's true. You know what I'm saying?
That is true. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which they should have said because that's the truth. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So and they don't say it's like
very one-sided.
If anybody in this room gets it, we'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like so like I just feel like there's an agenda.
Exactly.
If it's for price gouging, if it's for the election, I don't know, but I just think when it comes to the people that are at high risk for the virus, it's the people who run the country. It's the older white people who run the country. It's not us. You know what I'm saying? So
I think that's why people like us ain't scared. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like at the end of the day, we're smart enough to know. Okay, do your own research, educate yourself. There's going to be a percentage of the population that's not going to do it. They get their news from Facebook. They get their news from the news, and they don't do any independent research on their own. Maybe they don't know how to research. You never know, but they don't do it. So for people like us, we're educated. You know what I'm saying? We're smart enough to do our own research. We're going to go out and get it, just like we're going to go out and get the bag. We're going to go out and get the knowledge, right? And we're going to correct each other when we're wrong, like JB said. Now, those minor details matter. So we ain't scared. You know what I'm saying? We ain't scared of a whole lot of shit. People our age, though. You know what I'm saying? So, to be real.
We done lived through a lot already. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, really.
I don't know, man. I just got discouraged because I was at a wedding today before I came here.
Word.
We were all in there having fun, and all of a sudden everybody get this message on their phone. And it changed the whole mood in the room when they didn't have to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like that was unnecessary, And none of us were even thinking about that. We were in the room. It was about 100 people there. Now, so we trying to count to see if, you know what I'm saying? It's
how
like,
many people in there?
That's just
you know what I
crazy.
mean? Like,
man.
it's like, that's ridiculous. Like, and like I said, like, we if you walk outside your house and you go to the store, you live and you doing whatever, we in here right now, we don't even think about it until we turn the TV on. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It don't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't even have that concern for, you know, our safety, our health until the TV come on.
Yeah, I think that happens a lot, man. I think the media tends to push stuff off. You know, when they report it the way they want to report it.
It's like the weather. It's like, you know, whenever it's a storm, they got you going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, don't go
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I fall for that weather
Yeah.
shit, just a little bit. But I keep a radar app on my phone. You can't be from Oklahoma and not have a radar app on your phone.
You never know what's gonna happen here, man.
Exactly, man. Shout out to EJ the Dairy, man. That's Heads Barber, man. He told me to get off your cut.
Oh yeah, you gotta stay off the cut, man. Legitimate look,
Hey,
always
man,
hooking me up.
Shout out to the homies, man. They always doing their thing, man, with the haircutting in there. That haircut would look good on anybody else. It's just Hair's got it. He got a high
And
top
you just
afro.
want to hate on it.
I'm hating
That's
on
all
it.
that is.
Really, I'm hating because you got a full edge up all the way around. And I can't do that ever again in life. I'm thinking about getting microbladed, something. You know what I'm saying? What I ain't going to do is what Ology
No, you
got,
go
is
get you
that
a man piece.
fucking man piece. I ain't going to get no goddamn man
Yeah, you got a strap-on beard. So
Whoa,
just get the,
hold up. Let me switch it. Y'all see,
Shots fired.
Oh, this is real. It's all real. Cut that out, man. Hey, what we going to play, man? Let's get some music, man. You tripping, man.
Hey, Bino, bad for me right here on the chop
That's that
shop.
joint right here.
sir.
That's that joint.
Looking at people, I can't wait till you hear it. It's like life is a peephole and make you wait when you near it. That mean it's great if you fear it. I seen my mama in tears, ain't seen my father in years. I feel that shit in my spirit. And it all falls down. But what you gon' do when it's all called down? I need you to slow down. I've been doing this for years like I just found out. I need you to listen up. Way too strong for giving up. Tell them play that song for you and us. Baby, that's not love, it's only lust. And I met you on the second floor. It's only up from here, let me give you more. I was just on tour, it was Christmas Eve, thinking I could split the cheese. Found forbidden fruit when I bumped into Eve. Who knows where we're headed? You felt it, I said it. You're bad for me, oh. On the phone till I said it. Conversation kept swelling. You're bad for me, oh. And I don't know, I gotta go, I gotta stay, I gotta go, oh yeah. And I don't know, I gotta go, I gotta stay, I got you bad for me, oh. I need you to listen up, way too strong for giving up, too strong. Tell them play that song for you and us, baby, that's not love, it's only lust, In a way it feels wrong, we no longer get along. I can see the future, baby, Let me be honest, I can't play with your time, mine. Can't do you dirty, girl, you way too fine, Got the drop, what's the scoop on you, baby, That's a hell of a line, Slick juice, let it loop for me, baby. Kicking flavor, know she love when I rhyme. And it's okay for me to stray, ain't it, baby? Spread my wings, just a matter of time. I know you been for it, baby. Don't cringe for it, baby. Let it go, I'm trying to put it with mine. Now put that thing in rewind. You do this shit all the time. You can't front while you lying. You need somebody that can see the truth, write it down and lay it out in the booth. Play that back and get loose, slight direction. I ain't dancing, I'm just stepping. I bet I never learn my lesson. You're bad for me, oh. But you know you've been a blessing. I just need for you to listen. You don't know what I've been missing, I need you to listen up. Way too strong for giving up. Tell them play that song for you and us. Baby, that's not love, it's only lust. I need you to listen up. Way too strong for giving up. Tell them play that song for you and us. Baby, that's not love, it's only lust.
Alright.
I know you're gonna dig this.
You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop.
I swear I blow it every time. every time.
What?
Yeah, man. Shut up, man. I already know you trying to go there, man. Shut that up. What is that? The violation bell?
Yeah, that's the violation bell. I got that from Legitimate Looks Barbershop and Salon.
Yeah, yeah. I remember that. Yo, it's the Chop Shop Podcast, DJ Lifestyle Show. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hit the love, share, laugh, share. Something, share. Just interact with your folks online, man. That's how we getting down. Now, we got JB in the studio. We also got the homie B in the studio, 115 Green in the building. And Odie, say something. Make some noise, man.
What's up?
There you go. That's noise. That works for me. You know what I'm saying? We are talking about a little bit of everything today. Why? Because that's what we do here. We chop it up. It's a lifestyle show. If we go out, we're going to talk about it. If we eat, we're going to talk about it. We watch the news, we're going to talk about it. And in the news is everybody's favorite Weinstein.
Yeah, man.
That boy got 23 years.
23 years, man.
Talk about it, man. I see you over there with your news hat on. Yeah.
I'm just wondering, was this like they sacrifice him, maybe to kind of keep it going? Here lately, there's been a lot of the black celebrities who have gone down for this very thing. Mm-hmm. And I'm just wondering if this is like, okay, we'll take out one of ours, and
he took himself out.
Well, he did. So
he took himself out with that. I don't like some sacrifice. Like we're gonna throw you a bone.
Yeah, something like that. But there's other people out there, man, and I'm not gonna say the one that comes to mind because that could cause some real friction. But like for instance, what's his name? Charlie Sheen running around knowingly having AIDS.
Yeah.
And his shows are still on TV.
Yeah.
Like you can pull up. What is it called? What's
2.5 Men.
2.5 Men. Huh. And it's like knowingly having AIDS. You know what I mean? So
he wasn't no threat though.
Threat to who?
He wasn't no threat. No, okay. He was a threat to the. he wasn't no threat to the establishment, to the system. Like the people that you're talking, like Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
He was a threat though. He was a threat. Like he was. Bill Cosby was a threat to the establishment. He was trying to buy a network. I'm talking about now. We just gonna speculate because this is speculation, right? So if we're gonna speculate like off the rumors and shit. Right, you didn't want to mention Bill, but Bill was trying to buy a network. Now we all
not only that, he was trying to buy a network, but he was also sitting on an oil mine.
Ain't no was.
I don't know about that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
kind of news director.
Well, I'm saying his house sits on like some oil that they want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm laughing at me, man.
I didn't know that. So.
What's up? Has been reading. You been reading?
Hey, man, I do a lot of stuff, man.
JB, you quiet over there, man. I know you got a perspective, bro. I know you do.
I don't know. As far as Charlie Sheen, I think the difference between him and Weinstein was like Weinstein was like a legit like predator. You know what I'm saying? Like, having consensual sex with somebody and raping somebody is two different things. Like running around, sleeping with women when you have AIDS is not good. But like the things that Weinstein was doing, like nobody should ever do to people.
So I don't even, excuse me for cutting you off, I don't really get into the details of the cases, but I don't talk about it either unless I know what I'm talking about. But you seem to have a different perspective, and maybe somebody else in the room might have a perspective. Cuddy, you've been hella quiet over there. And if you don't know, you don't know. It's all good, because sometimes I don't pay attention to shit. I don't want to hear the gory details.
Man, what I know is what's wrong is wrong, and what's right is right.
Right.
And if they got enough evidence on dude to put him away for 23 years, and that's where you need to be, under the jail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess I'm just looking at it as a overall crime, doing wrong. If it's wrong, it's wrong. You know what I mean?
And the thing, I think the difference between, and I don't, I kind of got into the Bill Cosby case late, so it just never seemed, like the stories never seemed like it was always like back and forth, what I'm saying?
Right.
And so it just didn't, like when he got locked up, I was surprised just based on what I saw, what I heard, what I read. But what I've read and what I've heard about Weinstein and listen to the testimonies of the women, like that dude was out of line.
It's a different perspective, right?
For the fact that he got away for so long. Like he should have been gone a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Like he up there with R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? Except for he wasn't with kids. You know what I'm saying? But the type of shit like he was doing to women,
man,
Like
see, they knew,
drugging and all this
they
other.
They knew what he was doing all along. Because
well, I mean, and that's the thing. He was getting away with it because he was promising women like movie roles and I mean like you know there I mean like all that stuff. Even having like fake auditions with women and and all that. You know.
Yeah, but still, he was a monster. Even the people around him knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he had. There was
stop him.
There was a lady. There's a testimony of a lady who. Another woman who was like his assistant or something like that, where she was like she would lead women to his room and then close the door. And, you know what I'm saying? And one woman was saying how like she couldn't believe the woman did that to her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then his assistant would be in on it, like you know what I'm saying, like just like so he had women who were helping him do shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that is crazy, bro.
A lot of stuff like that is done in clandestine, man. So I get it.
Done in clandestine.
Yeah.
You can tell this boy been on that. He been playing that game, boy.
That's
What's the game that you be on?
Hey man, I be on a lot of stuff. Like right now, man, I'm on the Division 2. Division 2, man. And it's kind of sort of like what's going on right now with the coronavirus.
Go on and get him with the. Okay, so for those that don't know, DJ Hezekiah is our resident conspiracy theorist. If it's a conspiracy theory, I guarantee you he's probably an author on that damn thing. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and break down the video game, and then we're going to get into JB, because as far as the music, what he do?
The video game kind of breaks it down as different gangs, but gangs as being the police, the fire department, the armed forces, and then you have your people that's like us, your plain old civilians.
Okay.
And you play... Sometimes you can play a civilian guy. I play a civilian guy who's just going around trying to just live life and feed the family.
Right.
So I come across gang members, and you have shootouts and stuff like that. But you can also, since it's a virus that's out that broke out pretty much like right now what we have today, and they make everybody stay in the house. So if you out, you know, you can probably get robbed because everybody's out here looking for toilet paper,
right? Hand sanitizer. Hey, we went over to the store earlier, not to cut you off. We just asked about some hand sanitizer. She got a little tube.
Yeah, she was gonna pull out on y'all and be like, you know.
No, a tool, the attitude, not a tool.
Well,
your hood ass. You know what I'm saying? All right, check it out. Switch your gears.
You just gonna forget about what I was talking about, right?
All right, finish your point. Finish your point.
God dang, man. You see how this dude be doing me ready to fight or something, man?
Hit your little dumb ass.
I'm gonna hit my dumb ass button, but yeah.
It matches your haircut. Listen, so finish your point.
But with that being said, it's just, you know, everybody gotta, you know, stick together and just try to live. I'm saying that's basically what it's gonna be about. Pretty soon we probably end up, you know, in the game is martial law. So
yeah, that's what you've been waiting to say that all day on the show.
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
All right, JB, let's talk about some music for a second, brother. When did you pick up a microphone for the first time? You say, you know what, this rap shit, that's what it's gonna be for me.
I mean, when I said that's what it's gonna be, wasn't that long ago. But I wrote my first rap when I was 7. You know, I started recording when I was like 14, 15.
All right.
But like it was like 2008. I was like, I'm gonna go hard, work hard. You know what I'm saying? Like I was trying to kind of figuring out how to do rap where it wasn't. Where I knew, you know, you gotta do more than just rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and then 2013 is whenever I just stopped working and said I'm gonna do it full time. So
you must have been doing something right, because. What was it? The next year, 2014, you won an Emmy, right?
Yeah.
yeah. And what did you? You teamed up with the Science Museum for What If?
Yeah.
What was your inspiration?
So they showed me a commercial for something else. I think it was like Most Def or Common had did a commercial for something. Like, we'll do something like this, but better. And so they had the production team and everybody who shot it. You know, really, you know, the commercial itself was dope. Like, they could have got any rapper to do it, and it would have.
I watched it, bro.
But with me, like, they just told me they gave me like a list of like people, and because I mean, like, you know, I never really been to science like that. You know what I'm saying? But they gave me a list of people, and things they invented, and you know what I'm saying, and said, this is the idea, like, what if these people never existed? What if they never created these things? Where would we be? And so I just took that and tried to write, around it. So
bananas.
That's
So
dope.
do you when you now you record with Cutter, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, have you ever recorded with Hez?
We didn't record. We was in the studio one time at his crib. He played some beats for me, but we never I don't think we recorded anything.
We didn't record anything.
So let's talk about your process now. 2020. Matter of fact, you're doing your own record. It's not even a feature. It's your own record. What's that process like for you from start to finish?
It just depends, man. It takes some time. Sometimes Cutter know, I gotta start and I come back and I have some done. I come back and you know what I mean. But it just depends on the song. Like sometimes I'll have an idea for what I want the song to be, and I'll just jot down thoughts. And then try to put them together. Sometimes I like just come in the studio, put the beat on, and then just write it there on the spot. You know what I mean?
Got you.
So it really just depends, whatever I'm on at the moment, really.
Yeah. I see you had an opportunity to work with Chuck D, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that was like a monumental thing in your life, man. I
Still
know it
is.
had to be. And then that was the name of the song, right?
Yeah. That's why I called it that.
Yeah. I know it had to be a moment for you, man.
Yeah. I had, matter of fact, it was a song I did with Young Jones a long time ago, and I don't know how Chuck D found it, but one day I was somebody had texted me and was like, Chuck D, and I was thinking,
no way you talking about that.
I'm thinking where he stay, where he from, and they like, Chuck D from Public Enemy. I'm like, I don't know him. He just tweeted about you, and I'm like, what? And so I go to the Twitter, and he had tweeted, he had heard my music and he was gonna play it at some Beastie Boys thing he was doing, like a tribute. Was like right when the dude from Beastie Boys passed away. And I'm like, dang, that's crazy. And so I immediately tweeted him back, and we just kind of started, talking back and forth. And then he played it on his played another song on his internet show. And, was just kind of saying like how he had been, going through my YouTube and playing my music, and I'm just tripping, and he's kind of bugging out, like not even, believing this is real, And he was tweeting about me, and
that's crazy.
And that still ain't stopped, And so I had seen him at South by Southwest a little bit after that. And he was like, man, you ever want to do a song? Let me know.
Wow.
And so
say word.
Yeah, man.
That's
we just
crazy,
chilled
bro.
and we talked. He loved the Thunder. Talked about all that. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, when we lost KD, he tweeted, he was like y'all lost KD, but y'all still got JB. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. It was tripping me out. So
yeah, we had an opportunity, man. I think last week we went up to Tulsa. And the three of us, we went up Ninth Wonder and Mark Anthony Neal, and they said the same thing about Chuck D, man, saying he's a really down to earth person. If you follow him or you message him, he'll get back with you. So yeah, man, that's dope, man.
That's real dope.
I didn't realize Mark Anthony was up there.
He was there, man.
It's
crazy.
I've done stuff with Ninth before. I think we got one or two songs together, but I been wanting to meet Mark Anthony for a minute.
Man.
I think I was out of town though, but I wanted to go to that, yo.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Next time you gotta jump
really
in
cool?
with us, man. He's real cool, man.
That's what's up, man.
He's real cool, man. A lot of knowledge in that room that day, man.
It was bananas, man. Actually, let me put it up on the screen. So this is the event we're talking about right here, man, that we attended. It's called the Fear of Black Consciousness, Chuck D and Nipsey Hussle. Chuck D being from that original, should I say, school of black consciousness in the rap music and the hip hop, and then Nipsey being the second coming of that, or third or fourth or fifth, whatever it may be, coming of that same mindset of black consciousness in the music. You know what I'm saying? Because it has changed. And one of the things that they were talking about is that black consciousness in music is not the same for Generation X, Generation Y, Generation Z. It's different. You know what I'm saying? Because back then, in the golden age of hip hop, right? Or let's just here we go.
But they said the golden age
about to lose its fro.
That's what they were saying. The golden age really wasn't the golden age because
it wasn't what people thought it was. So thank you for that. Thank you for that, brother.
Yeah.
But if I can finish my point,
go ahead.
The point that I was gonna make is that it's different for every generation of hip hop. And to make the point simple, to make it very, very simple, it's like somebody telling you Lil Wayne's the greatest. You're not gonna tell them that he's not. They're not trying to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Because in their generation, black consciousness for hip hop, he's the biggest thing going. He's setting the tone for those that are coming up under him that are really looking forward to what he has to say, his message. They want to put it back out there, whatever the case may be. So black consciousness could be that mindset that's going on at the time when he's popping. Because when we fell in love with hip hop, well, let me say me, let me say I. You know what I'm saying? When I fell in love with hip hop, you know, that's what it was. Yeah. It was Public Enemy. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. It wasn't no. I lived in Germany at the time, so I didn't hear NWA till I came back. I had no idea that they was doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? I came back from Germany in 1990. You know what I'm saying? So I'm high top fade, Bugle Boy jeans, kangaroo shoes and shit. I'm looking like a weirdo. And in my mind, I'm like, this music is way more violent. Cause don't get it wrong. I was listening to your Big Daddy Kane's and your Biz Markie, Juice Crew, all that shit. I mean, you can think about the year. But I hadn't heard NWA until I came back stateside. And that shit was mind-blowing to me. Just for the simple fact that the things that they were saying on the records, man, the consciousness of the people, because in Germany, ain't no Bloods and Crips. You saw colors. You know what I'm saying? And we really thought that was real. Like, we really thought that that's what gang life looked like. Because in Germany, ain't no damn Bloods and Crips in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? That shit didn't exist. The Berlin Wall was still up. There was only one channel to watch on TV.
Look at here, you better get away.
Wrong country, but okay. You know what I'm saying? But I get it, right? You trying to...
Whatever.
You just failed miserably right there, bro. Like, miserably.
How they talk to you,
They don't talk like that. I'm smart enough to not do it. You know what I'm saying? But it was just it was just a different state of mind at the time. And that's the point that I'm making. You know what I'm saying? So that was the dope thing about going up there for that event. We got JB in the studio, B's in the studio, Cutter. Everybody's in here. Let's play another song, then we come back. And I want to talk to you about these top 10, top 25 rapper lists in Oklahoma City. What the fuck is that about? It's the Chop Shop Podcast. Go ahead and say it.
Richie Banks right here, FOE, on the Chop Shop.
I'm about to say, you fired. You missed your line.
They ask me who I do it for. I tell them like this. Yeah, FOE, yeah, I do it for the fam. Cause they ain't never had nothing. So I'm like a felon who don't want no work minimum wage. Boy, I'm out here thugging. Say she need to pay her tuition and she can't be late. So I told her bit the bus. Got a room now, medical bills, gotta get paid. Cause she caught a concussion. All my niggas come up from nothing, so it's all thing fresh when you see us in public. Gold diggers all on my gold dig. But these hoes are trips, so I treat them like luggage. GGM rapper, I'm not undercover. I rep what I be, I know that you see. But you fail to see that they ain't your hoe no more. Turn your business my freak, cause it's OPP, nigga OPP. Yeah, you know me, but I never trip on a bitch, nigga MOB. Nigga MOB, chillin' at the top so clean with my homies. Talking OCD, cause it's everything in the fam, nigga FOE. Nigga FOE. OPP, nigga OPP. Yeah, you know me, but I never trip on a bitch, nigga MO. Nigga MOB. Got some day ones, nigga, that'll come ride for me. Into the END, cause it's everything on the fam, nigga FO. Nigga FOE. Been on the grind all week for the cheese with my NIG. Talk about a milli, and I ain't gonna stop till I feel it. With a condo sitting by the beach or till I'm on E. But I ain't really planning for a feel, I ain't stopping to the TOP. All these motherfucking problems on me. Learned that from B.I.G. That's more money. My goons like a vine compilation. All them niggas carry is the clips. So please don't trip when you see me on the strip with an ice that lean, looking something like a pimp. With a bitch talk about how she love her beat, but she still gave me that P. And while she was on her knees, I told her I'ma keep it low key. Cause it's OPP, nigga OPP. Yeah, you know me, but I never trip on a bitch, nigga MOB. Nigga MOB, chillin' at the top so clean with my homies. Talking OCD, cause it's everything in the fam, nigga FOE. Nigga FOE. OPP, nigga OPP. Yeah, you know me, but I never trip on a bitch, nigga MO. Nigga MOB. Got some day ones, nigga, that'll come ride for me. Into the END, cause it's everything on the fam, nigga FO. Nigga FOE.
I know you're gonna dig this.
You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop.
Yes, sir. It's the Chop Shop Podcast. DJ Lifestyle Show. We kicking it in the studio, doing what we do. We got rapper JB in the studio. And everybody out there in podcast land, please hit share. Hit the love share, laugh share, wow share. You can even hit the sad share because COVID-19 trying to fuck up the bag. You know what I'm saying? People being scared for no reason. They're not doing their research. They just scared of everything. You know what I'm saying? So here's the deal. Oh, y'all doing a little technical thing over there? Mike hot than a motherfucker too.
Sorry.
It's all good, man. Don't be sorry shit, man. You trying to spread the thing, man. You know what I'm saying? So here's the deal, man.
Just click share.
We are about to finish. Wait for them to finish their little in-service over there. And then we want to know, how do you feel when you see lists come out? Top 10 rappers, Oklahoma City. And I want you to cover the spectrum of, you're not on the list. Do you care if you're on the list? How do you feel about what that does for the culture of hip hop in Oklahoma City? Let's start with those first three.
Okay. The first question is, do I care?
Yeah.
No, I don't care.
Okay.
That's the right answer.
What was the second question?
Well, we gotta stop there for a second. Hey, I'm trying to get my journalism on, right?
I don't feel nothing about it.
And then you answered it. Yeah, it was like the why is what I wanted to know.
You know, man, I've been doing this so long, and you know, I'm not naive to the fact that there are probably, you know, a bunch of kids, a bunch of rappers, a bunch of grown people all over who never heard of me here. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though they live here, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, so it doesn't bother me. Whoever they think is the best is the best. Whoever they think is hot is the hot.
Yeah.
The hottest. It doesn't make or break me. And you know, I try not to see it. I try to stay out of it. You know, even when people like put my name in there, I don't comment.
Right.
I don't say anything. Just because, like, I feel like when all that stuff is going on, I can't be like jumping in the playground. You know what I'm saying? Playing with that stuff either, because it's just, I don't know. It's just not. It ain't my flow.
Right.
You know, and I've never been somebody who looks at that stuff, you know. Yeah, so I don't know.
Nah, I mean that's a good answer right there. I'm cool with it. It works for me. My question to you, next question is, because
I was trying to think about. I was gonna say something like, just like you gotta think about it like this. You know, here in Oklahoma City, I look at rap like in two ways. You know, if somebody, like, let's say tomorrow we wake up in the morning and they say, rapper from Oklahoma City just signed to, you know, whoever, I don't know, Atlantic, you know what I'm saying? And he got an album coming out with, you know, produced by, you know, whoever the hottest producers, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, it'll be somebody we never heard of. Somebody who we didn't even know rap, who never did a show, who never, you know what I'm saying? And probably they're gonna be white. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know what I mean? So you got that. You gotta look at it like that. Like me knowing that that's probably that's like, look at Post Malone. Whenever people in Texas didn't know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I was listening
people
to that
in
episode
Dallas was
Sway in the Morning when
they
he
didn't know.
broke out.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So even though he don't rap, but you know, so there's that, and you know, people here they don't really look at it. Whenever I know when those lists come out, it isn't like it isn't the encyclopedia to who's the hottest. It's just people saying that. 9 times out of 10, it's a rapper putting himself in that list, or it's just like if you know, Jay-Z come to town tomorrow and he say, so who the hottest rapper in the city? Niggas who don't even rap gonna be raising their name. Niggas, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be raising their hand. You know what I'm saying? So like, you can't look at that stuff and take it serious because it's not real. It's not real, man, and it doesn't affect me, nobody's seeing that and going, you know what, I can't fuck with JB shit no more. You know what I'm saying? They're not seeing that.
That's real,
they're not doing that. So I just, I think it's cool. I'm glad that hip hop in Oklahoma has made it to that point to where people feel like they can do that. Mm-hmm. And there's even 25, 50 people on the list of rappers because back then that wasn't even the case.
Nah.
So yeah, I think it's tight. It doesn't affect me though.
Nah, not at all. So you about to ask something?
Yeah. I was gonna say, man. With that being said, man, I met you back in 2001.
Yeah.
And at the Samurai Sake House.
Yeah.
And
I was like 16 getting in there.
Yeah, you was. Mm-hmm. I'm saying I remember getting you off in there one time.
No doubt.
You that young, bro?
Yeah, that was 2001.
No, I'm saying he been in the game almost 20 years.
Yeah, I know you've been in the game. What I'm saying is like, dang, you've been in it long enough for Hez to sneak you in the club.
Yeah.
Did you hide in his afro, or how'd you get you in there?
I mean, I used to. People used to give me in. I used to carry Brian and Keisha's crates, all that stuff.
All that.
Oh, he with the DJ. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I would get in. Yeah.
And this dude would get up there and rock the mic, man, and tear it down. But one thing I want to say is, man, with you being in hip hop here in Oklahoma, you made your own lane. You didn't go the way everybody else went. You had like a unique sound, and we was at the Bora Bora one day, you and I, and you had just come out with an album, and I listened to it. You gave it to me. I listened to it for like weeks, and then the next day, and the next time I saw you, I was like, dude, who put your package together? You was like, yo, I roll with these guys, and they do this and they do that, and I was like, man, this package right here, the way your CD cover and everything was, it was very professional.
Blood is the New Black.
It was dope, and I was like, man, you keep doing what you're doing, you gonna make it. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that meant a lot, and and ever since then, I try to do the same thing. That's why, when every time my album coming out in May, it'll be the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like even when I drop the CD, I drop it on vinyl. You know what I'm saying? Like Black Future, I had
I need all of that.
You know what I'm saying? Like
vinyl.
I did a 7-inch vinyl. You know what I'm saying? I make sure to always have something that's I make sure everything I do is industry standard for one. Yeah. But I always try to just take it one step above and go, man, like I'm not just making this for the homies. I'm making this for the world. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And,
I'm glad you said that, bro. Yep. Thank you for saying that.
And
man.
So I remember touring in Europe, and all I had was CDs, and the dude we were on tour with, all they had was vinyl. They sold out the vinyl before they sold out CDs. I'm thinking, dang, I gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the next album I put out, it was on vinyl. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know what I mean? So I always I always think about that stuff. How can my music stand out? How can, everything I do raise the bar? Not for anybody else, but for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's a lot to do with branding too as well.
Yeah, definitely.
So what has been the most not unique experience, but unique in that really just happened?
Man, that's the Chuck D thing, of course.
Yeah.
Sway in the Morning.
Yeah.
That was even just how that whole thing happened was.
How did it happen?
So, man, I'll try to make it a short story. I was at South by Southwest, and it was a hip hop show. I can't remember what the show was called, but it was hosted by Sky Hook. She hosts a show on XM, I think, with Sway, and so it was. I didn't have back then. I didn't have no credentials or anything to get in any shows, but it was her birthday. And I'm trying to think, man. So I'm trying to get in the show. My homeboy was like, man, you should buy her a cake and take her a cake to the show. And so I'm like, all right, bet. So I went, so I went and bought a cake, and I think we bought some flowers too. And I said, I had never met her before, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Took the cake. And so I walked to the door. I said, I got this cake for Sky. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh yeah, come in. They thought I was the delivery boy or something. You know what I mean? So they let me in. And anyway, so I don't even know if I don't think I even ever gave it a cake, but I'm in the show, and so it's dark, it's packed, and I'm just watching the rappers, and then like towards the middle of the show, Sway walked in, and like everybody just rushed him, like all these rappers rushing him. I'm just like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like watching it, and so he walks around to the DJ booth, and I'm watching rappers go up to him, try to hand him CDs, and he's like, man, I ain't taking no CDs. I ain't taking CDs today. And so, everybody's trying to talk to him. He's not talking. He got a dude like standing where they can't get to him. I'm thinking, man, like I gotta talk to this fool though. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And so I'm just trying to think, what can I do? Like, what can I do? And so I took out my phone and I opened up the notes and I put, my name is Jabee. I'm from Oklahoma City. I won an Emmy. I got music with Chuck D. He likes my music.
Smart.
And I want to be on your show. And I took my phone and I sat down in front of him like that. And he looked at it, picked it up, and he read it. He's like, man, I like that. And put his information in there and said, hit me up tomorrow.
He a real cat, man.
Wow.
Sway was one of the realest. You get next to him, he one of the realest. Go ahead.
Yeah, and so so I left the show after that. I didn't even stay for the rest of it. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no point.
Yeah, so I left.
Went home and celebrate.
Mission accomplished.
Hit up the producer for the show, and he was like, we'll get you on. And so I'm just waiting. Meanwhile, I had recorded that. I had did that Nike commercial for KD. And so I did that commercial. So like if you do like, I think it's like 30 seconds, something like that, you get like a principal role. And if you're a principal, then that means you get residuals from the commercial. So they pay you when it airs and stuff like that, right? So, and the bigger the show or better airtime, the more you get paid. So, like it aired during it aired a lot, but it also aired like during the NBA draft and during the BET Awards. Oh, wow. So I like it was a good time. You know what I'm saying? Like I was still, it was, you know what I'm saying? I hadn't had that much money in a long time. You know what I'm saying? So so I was good, and so I'm sitting somewhere, and I get an email, and it's from DJ Wonder, the dude who produces the show.
Yeah.
And so he's like, be at this address tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. And I'm thinking, that's in New York. I'm like, man, I'm sitting in Oklahoma right now.
I remember that.
This is like Thursday afternoon, like 1 o'clock. I'm like, he must don't realize I'm in Oklahoma City. You know what I'm saying? And so I started to email him back and be like, man, can I come a different time? I'm in Oklahoma City. Can I reschedule? And I was like, man, you might not ever get on there ever again. You better go.
Right.
And it just so happened, like, it had been any other day, I wouldn't have had no money to go, none of that. But I had just did that commercial and had the money to go. And so I bought a ticket that day, was in New York that night.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You have to.
You only get one shot.
Yeah. And so like just and just that just like that whole story alone, like it just showed me like, man, just if I hadn't even gone to that show, if I hadn't thought of a creative way to talk to him, you know what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying, or a creative way to even get in the show, you know what I'm saying, like all that stuff. That's why I always tell people, man, things got to be organic. You know what I'm saying? You can't force stuff. You gotta let it happen. You know what I mean? So
definitely, man.
God sent, man.
Yeah. No
With
doubt.
that being said, tell everybody you used to be a youth pastor, man.
I was a youth director.
Okay.
But I'm definitely like my faith is still firm in Christ. Like, and to this day I still work with kids. I always tell myself I'll never work with a church again. I feel like I need to go to church just to get fed and take care of myself. Like, to be honest, I shouldn't have been a youth pastor or youth director back then. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was still running around, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I should have been more of a, like, I think I was good at mentoring and relating to kids, but, trying to lead them, spiritually, you know what I mean? That's really heavy. And I'm glad, a lot of the kids I work with are still doing well and all that. I still kick it with them and talk to them to this day. But it taught me a lot. It did teach me a lot. And it taught me a lot about church too. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I loved it. It really, like, if it weren't for that, and me learning how to, organize. Like I had to organize the whole service. I was picking kids up for church every Wednesday, every Sunday.
Responsibility,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
man.
I remember I would have 20, 30, young kids in my house. You know what I'm saying? Like we have guys night out and my house be full of, kids, running wild in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Like all that, you know what I mean? Like, but it was fun, you know what I'm saying? So it was, that part was fun. I just really felt like sometimes, I just wasn't prepared for the responsibility, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, like I learned a lot about church. You know what I'm saying? My faith is definitely firm. I still consider myself a Christian, but I'm just I see things a lot different than how I used to.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So I seen, like, was it last week?
Yeah.
Y'all did like a producers event, a producers panel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Man, why the hell I didn't get no damn?
Why we didn't get?
So I'm gonna tell you. So my plan was before this damn coronavirus was to do it monthly, and I wanted to build up to people like you. You know what I'm saying? So because I wanted to get you. I wanted to get Blev, you know what I'm saying? CL, you know what I'm saying? Like, better. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to build it up, you know what I mean? To that, and not have y'all. Because one thing I hate is like when people will have an event or something like that, and they'll want to kick it off, and they'll hit me up, yo, you want to kick this thing off? You know what I'm saying? Like, we got this idea for this new show, and we want you to start it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, cool, I'll come do it. You know what I'm saying? It'd be cool, but then 5 months from now, whenever it's big and everybody know about it, and I want to come back, it's like, oh, we already had you on. You know what I'm saying?
Like, come on.
So so it's like I wanted to. Then I didn't know what I was doing either. I didn't know how I was gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I was just kind of like learning. So that was my plan. That still is my plan. It's to do it again and do it again. You know what I mean? But how that idea came is I just saw, producers and, rappers on Twitter kind of going back and forth and saying, who's hot, kind of the same with the rappers, who's hot, who's this, who's that.
Right.
And, I didn't want it to be like no producer battle or nothing like that. Who got the best beats? I wanted them to showcase their beats, talk about what they use, talk about, inspiration, talk about how long it took them to make it, play some of those tracks, play some tracks with artists you work with, talk about, do you like to be in the studio with them? Do you just email them a track? And they, you know what I'm saying? Like,
talk about the process. Let's break it down.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just kind of break it down.
That's pretty slick.
And and give people a chance to, respond and talk about it and go back and forth. And it turned out real dope. I was surprised. Like, people loved it. So yeah, I'm a definitely do it again. And then that's when I, hit y'all up. So,
man, I'm glad you came and said that, because we was feeling a certain type of way about that, man.
We had the podcast going on, and I was just thinking, damn, this is something we should be a part of.
Yeah.
We couldn't do it, and then I hadn't talked to you. I was like, okay, let me just ask him.
That was my plan from jump. Just because, for one, I want those guys who are going back and forth online to have a chance to talk about their music.
So there was a situation online between some guys. Okay.
Yeah, and so that's where it started. When I started to develop it and bring more producers on, I was like, man, I could do this. And I realized, I kind of seen the kind of how it was kind of building and developing just from the response of me saying I was doing it. I was like, man, okay, I can kind of do this and do it each month, because it's just a chance to kind of converse and learn more about each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everybody works different. Everybody produces different. Everybody uses different equipment. I learned a lot. You know what I mean? So when I started thinking about that, I was like, man, okay, this is something I can do. Then I want to make sure I get this one out the way. Let these dudes get excited about it, because now they want to come back.
Now you can build the buzz.
Yeah, they want to come back and they want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? They want to come. You know what I mean? Like, now they're like, when you gonna have Cut? And I'm like, that was already part of the plan. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was dope, bro. It was really tight.
Hopefully all this coronavirus shit go ahead and do what it's doing. The way we can make that happen, man.
Yeah,
for sure.
just wanted to do that.
I have a question way off, Richter. When you started making your own money, what was the first album that you ever brought with your own money?
My own money? Dang, what was that? Probably Machiavelli.
Machiavelli?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Okay. First album?
Yeah.
I think I got about 10, 12 years on you, man. The first album I ever bought with my own money was the Minister Society soundtrack.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Who was yours, Head?
With my own money, rap album?
It wasn't a CD. Your old ass.
It was 8-track. Right?
Probably Cool G Rap, man.
Cool G Rap? Okay. Well,
DJ Polo.
My first, so I bought like 3, maybe 4 albums at the same time.
Okay.
I bought The Chronic.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then I bought what's it? Cash Money. Master P. No Limit.
Okay.
B. Yeah. Ghetto D.
What you got?
Got that in
AMG and
AMG.
Bitch better have my money. That one in
yeah.
Too Short. Too Short.
Yeah. See, mine was
Born to Mac.
I can't remember which one it was.
Diggable Planets and DOS Effects.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
I remember seeing DOS Effects on Living Color one night. I was probably like 6 or 7, and me thinking, man, I want my hair like that.
Man, crazy.
Is that what made you like your hair?
Yeah, DOS Effects. For
yeah.
Wow.
When that song came out, bro.
I used to take my dreads and try to make them like the fattest ones.
You had big ass locks too.
I want
that.
the biggest ones you could have.
You had what I called them ugly locks, but I didn't know that was like the real deal.
Yeah,
though, you know
I mean, I never went and got mine twisted, nothing like it was just natural. You know what I'm saying? So, but I was looking at DOS Effects. Yeah.
Wow. Hold on, we forgot one. Odie, what was your first album?
It was Carter 3. It was Carter 3.
Carter 3?
I thought that was, solid, like a real CD. Everything else, I think.
Wow.
What was that, 2008?
Who's your favorite rapper?
Growing up, Wayne.
Who's your favorite rapper now?
Like currently, probably K-Dot.
K-Dot?
Yeah.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Odie like hanging out with us in the studio, man. That's the homie right there, man. So hold on, they ain't even looking at you, Odie. Let's show your handsome side. Let's do this. That's Odie right there, man. That's the homie back there, man. He helps us get everything going, man. Get the show started. Hez, we got music to play, right?
Oh yeah,
We got a lot of it.
Yeah, we got a lot of it.
Scissorhands said his was Sir Mix-a-Lot.
God, you old
Yeah.
You know that wasn't no damn CD. I was like, damn what? That was an album.
Rare Stone on my way right here on the Chop Shop.
On the Chop Shop.
To Canaan land, I'm on my way. Oh, to Canaan land.
No guts, no glory. Not in this game. And now we ain't on the same thing, for real. Y'all wanna hear something? Rest up. It good, and what I got it off the block right out the hood. And if I could, I would not change a thing, cause it's that mud that I came from out that make me out to be the one you love. They see me on the humbug, embrace me in the club. Figured out that I've been bout what I've been talking about for sure. Been in and out of them trenches, that's just where I was. These streets is my foundation, my history still keep me in the plug. We back on that fantastic, fast cash, no plastic, hashtag handcrafted. All my eggs in one basket, no sub. Put the bug in my get it, now we in here, we gon' show up and show out and show enough, cut this rug, this hottest party gon' start, with money in my hand, on time, with or without smile, not one red, then it's short, I cock it and let it bark, for the ones departed and every hater I owe, prepare to be slaughtered, the lion hearted is on my way, I'm on it, yes, I own it, we own it, let him hear. You know the warrior story. No guts, no sharks and sharks. That's how I decipher these species with lies in their hearts. Empty fantasies out their mouth, open toe sandals and panties under their dresses. What else would you expect? The real OG's questions would be why. You could catch more flies with than sugar, so that explains why. And in the midst of a world of a dying breed, I can barely gain focus through the smoke. I was posted scoping from low, watching them choking, but like their spirits, my silence would be broken soon. Elephant in the room, in come the elephant gun. I am the bunker buster, young thumper, rumble, young man, rumble for something or die for nothing. It's nothing. Wars upon the saints. If you thought the devil was bluffing, look outside your window and see police murdering your kinfolk. Count my blessings like cash. So to me, I've never been broke. Still I hustle until I pull a muscle. I go hamstring. Book a Eli, my shades on 4-5 in the canteen. I'm on my way. I'm on it. To the right. I own this. Yeah. We own it. That's right. To the bank. No guts. No glory. Let's go. From soup and sandwiches to roofs with hammocks. Swinging slow motion, ocean views is panoramic. That's on the island. No ice tonight. I'm on my grown man style. She said, hey, baby, the way you JJ, I like your dynamite. Dope is in China, white beaches, virgin vagina tight. I'll climb that sugar hill and slide up in them. Rappers delight with a glorious impression, a warrior's confession. I teach a lesson and keep you stepping with each progression. The Renaissance man, his speech is so excellent. Clearly from all the peoples who he reach, he the next to hit. Prepare for the pestilence. Here we come, we got checks to get. Purely organic, them old city streets where he represent. They tweet and they texting him. They see he's a specialist. Critics no longer question him, but extend their blessings cause they wanna see him in Lexuses. Diamonds on his necklace, gripping the ass so fat, couldn't palm it with a catcher's mitt on his way. Yeah. Come down now. Come down. He was high right though. Yeah. She wanna know if she can ride. Yo. Let's go. Everybody go. Good song. Y'all came to cynical.
Well, fuck you! I'm listening to the goddamn Chop Shop. Hey!
All right. You got it swears a lot. Yelling in the microphone. Chop Shop Podcast, DJ Lifestyle Show. We still hanging out with you 907.
So, JB, I got a question.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Fuck was that? What was that?
Man, that was transmit sequence data.
Sound like Star Wars.
.com right there, man.
So earlier this year you had an awards. JB Likes Food. Can you kind of elaborate on that a little bit and tell us what that was about?
I started an Instagram and like a little blog thing called JB Likes Food about 2 years ago.
Okay.
And it was just, I went to a conference and I sat through a social media workshop, and they were just kind of schooling us on, giving us tips on, ways to like use social media better. Mm-hmm. And one of those ways was like, if you have a music, if you do music or whatever, what are some ways you can make your Instagram better? And one of the ways was like, if you don't always post food, don't post food. You know what I'm saying? I was like, well, dang, I like food. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so I was like, I'm gonna just do a food Instagram. You know what I mean? And then I was like, I'm just gonna do cake. And like, JB likes cake. And I was like, I like everything though.
You do.
And so I just kept it with JB Likes Food. And so last year, and so I just kind of just would go to different places and eat and talk about the food, post the food, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so last year, in February, I started doing a JB Likes Food first Saturday brunch.
Went to that.
And so at first I did Florence's was the first one, and I was like, man, I'm going just do all brunch on the east side. And then I ran out of restaurants. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna do all black owned restaurants. Mm-hmm. Then I ran out of restaurants. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I was like, man, I got homies who run restaurants and have restaurants and and all that. And so I was like, I'm just gonna hit up every spot. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause the point of it was to build community anyways, you know what I'm saying? And so that's how I started. So I started in February doing the brunches, and then for the 1 year anniversary, I want to do something different. And so I was like, I wanted to thank everybody who comes to brunches, because y'all came to one. And so that, and thank the restaurants, and like just kind of keep it going and let people know like we did this for a whole year. And every single time it was cracking.
Man, you had a crowd when we came, boy.
So
you
every
had a
single
major
time
crowd.
It's been cracking. You know what I'm saying? And so what I did was, and the crazy thing is like just over the course of those years doing JB Likes Food, like I noticed like, I started getting invites to like, soft openings for restaurants and like different food events and stuff like that. And different restaurant events, and people would just be like, "Ain't you JB Likes Food?" And no idea I rap. You know what I'm saying? Like they just knew me from food by that point. And so I realized like I had created like a following just from doing food. And so I wanted to thank those people, thank the restaurants, thank everybody who came. So I was like, man, let's do an award show. And so at the same time, I'm on the Claire Looper Legacy Committee too. And so we were planning a trip to DC to meet with the Smithsonian and African American History Museum out there. And so I wanted to do an event to raise money for that in February. And so I was like, man, I don't want to burn myself out trying to do 2 events. So I said, I'm gonna just do the award show and take those proceeds and put it towards the Claire Looper Legacy Committee.
I got you.
Super
That's
dope.
dope,
And
man.
so,
That's cool.
And so we did it. And so what I did was every restaurant that we had that we did a brunch at, then they were nominated for an award. And so on my website, you can go to my website and vote for best entree, best cocktail, best dessert, best appetizer. And then I also had awards for just the people who came. So I had an award for whoever came to the most brunches. You know what I'm saying? And I had an award for who had the best Instagram post at brunches. You know what I'm saying? And I had my friend at Hicks Design make some dope awards. And
I saw that award.
Yeah,
that was official.
Yeah, it was
man.
it was like leather, and it was crazy. It was real dope. And so and it was amazing. Like it was dope. Marilyn Looper came. Dr. Blackburn from the History Center came. It was dope.
Yeah, I didn't know you had all this going, man. I'm learning my JB history today. You know what I'm talking about?
So for those that don't know you at all, or actually no. For those that think they know you very well, JB, let's talk about something they don't know about you. Now, I don't have no dirt, so this is where, and I'm not looking for dirt. What I'm looking for is something that people don't know you're into. Something, maybe you collect snail shells or something. I don't know, like something about you.
Man, I learn something new about me every day. Like I'm hearing something that I like or I did every single day. It's crazy. But I don't know, man. What? Let me see. I'm sure there's something. I mean, I like to paint and draw and do art. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Have you ever used any of your art? And we don't know it's your art?
I did one time in an art show. I do some of my posters and stuff sometimes. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I see you got is that a new brew? Fragile and Cruel.
So yeah,
you got a new beer.
Yeah, so it's a hard seltzer beer.
Okay.
And so Stone Cloud Brewery.
Okay.
So my album comes out in May. It's called This World Is So Fragile and Cruel. I'm Glad I Got You. And so and my favorite drink is old fashions. And so I partnered with that brewery to create a seltzer based around old fashioned.
Wow.
And so
you had one of them yesterday, didn't you?
Oh man, hey.
that's actually our drink special for the podcast kickoff.
And so
yeah, to get some of that. Bro.
Yeah, and so it'll be out March 29th. That's when we have the listening party for my album scheduled at Stone Cloud. So we'll play the album and you'll be able to buy the beer, and it'll be on tap at different places in the city.
That's dope.
What time of day is your listening function?
It's from 6 to 9.
Boy, that's gonna be tough for somebody. So which one y'all want? We gotta send somebody there from.
It's a Sunday night. Yeah.
That's also our 10th episode.
Yeah, and see in the y'all can come record there. Shoot, why don't y'all sit up there?
Hey, man. Let's work that out. Let's work that out.
Let's work. Yeah, I'm gonna work on that.
Hey,
definitely.
I need some of them old fashions.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. And they put my album cover on the can and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm looking at that.
Yeah,
That's
so
dope.
Make sure we get like a case of them.
Yeah, I got you, bro. Yeah, I got you. I should have brought something tonight. I don't even think that's my fault. But yeah, so that's what that was, and it was just something cool to do. And you know, I don't even drink beer. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, we gotta do something. Because I mean, like, you know, craft beer ain't really a black thing. You know what I'm saying?
It's not.
You know what I mean? So I was like, man, it'd be kind of fake if I just came in here and was like, yeah, let's just do a beer and you know, and I wouldn't drink no beer. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, let's do, like, we can do a flip it and do like some kind of old fashioned or something like that.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, we'll come up with something. So they did it. We had a little taste test, and we found a brew that worked. And
that's dope, man.
Let me ask you this, totally unrelated to what you're talking about, but it's definitely something that you can relate to. The industry, hip hop. People always talking about it, barbershop, street corners, wherever, traps. What's wrong with the game, according to JB? And nothing is not an applicable answer for the conversation that we're having.
What's wrong with the music industry or just rap hip hop game? Okay. I think the only thing I see where I don't like is, like, today I was listening to, was it today? I think yesterday or this morning, I was listening to like a top 40 station just by accident, and it was like they got to the #1 song in the country. You know how they had those shows. It's like a syndicated show, like it's all over the world. And so they got the #1 song in the country, and the dude is explaining. He's like, and this guy, he's a rapper. He collabed with his favorite musician, Ozzy Osbourne, for this and that, Post Malone. And I was like, damn, like the #1 rapper in the country is Post Malone.
No way.
I've never heard him rap one time. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So I think that. So Post Malone is what's wrong with the rap game, but
does he consider trap?
So I don't even. I think I consider him a pop singer. That's just me.
Okay.
But I think that the idea is that if somebody plays a beat that sounds like you can rap on it, it's rap music, and I just think that it does it. So like if Royce drop an album, or a rapper, any rapper drop who actually rapping, and he's #2 because Post Malone, who's singing on the whole album, is #1 in the rap category, that's what's wrong with hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they say hip hop is now gone pop.
But yeah, I mean, that means it's popular. You know what I'm saying? That means hip hop is popular.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that it's pop music. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel you.
But you know, I don't. Other than that, man, I think that I like everything. You know, I don't like whenever if I put on an album and every song sounds the same.
Nah.
I don't like that. I don't like the idea of, you know, like how can, like, for instance, kids will hit me up all the time on social media, Instagram, and they're like, can you repost my album, or can you know, post this, or can you tweet this or share this? And they think because I share it, they're on. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, or they'll say like, you know, I want some advice. But what they really, and I'm like, what you want to know? You know what I'm saying? How can I help you? What they really want to know is how do I blow up right now? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, how do
put that work in?
Yeah, it's like, bro, like I can't tell you that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's, you know what I mean? Like, that's not the reality for most people. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I just think that, you know, the idea of, you know, people not paying dues, not having to work. Like, people love saying, like, now they love saying, like, what they say, like, I don't even write rap to just freestyle them. It's like, yeah, my nigga, we could tell. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I could tell you don't write shit, because that's how it sounds. You know what I'm saying? freestyle. So
we trapped on the credit bag, so I don't know what the point of the game that is. The credit rock can do what he does. You know what I'm saying? Is it me? Is it lifted? I got
I think everybody here feel you.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I think
that's what
there
we
you go.
All right, there we go. We in the game. Let's do it. Gotta make sure it's straight. I'm gonna use this time to clear my throat. Cause I really need to do it. And I couldn't do it earlier because I would have sounded crazy. And now I can talk though. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the game.
They did?
Yeah,
okay, good.
yeah,
that's what's up.
All right.
Okay.
None of them was close. Because he wanted to rap.
Oh, that's dope. Okay, then, you know, I take that back about him.
I
At least whoever that was on the radio this morning, whoever that is on the radio this morning who was saying that was wrong then. But what I was saying was, I don't think that's an old way of thinking. Like, I don't think that's what it is. Because I like all kind of music. I like, you know what I'm saying? I like everybody, young, old. If they rapping, they rapping. You know what I'm saying? They go, you know what I mean?
You just
like,
gotta bar out though.
Huh?
You just gotta bar. If you rapping, you just.
You don't even. I mean, like you don't even got bar out. You can be whatever.
What I mean
think
by
the
that,
difference is
what I mean by that, real quick, and then continue, is on your level. You got to be trying to bar out.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Some people can't do it. Keep going.
Yeah, I mean, like, but you know, I think that also that because like you said, rap is so popular. I think that that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Especially for young black people. Man, like I think it's a great, amazing thing. If you think about rap right now, we could that like currently we could name major rappers. We can name 30 off top. You know what I'm saying? You know, back in the 90s, it's probably like what 10. You know what I'm saying? You use like 10, and you have to think about who else was major because there was. You know what I mean? So I think that the fact that there are so many levels and so many different markets of rap. You know what I'm saying? Like whether you're on the radio or not. You know what I'm saying? Like back then you had to be on. Like I think it's dope. I love it because for somebody like me who is independent, who is doing his own thing, the fact that it is that way is better for me.
Yeah, I would like to hear a little bit more diversity though.
Yeah,
for sure.
I did a show, so I have a radio show on the Spy. We play hip hop on Saturdays from 11 to midnight, and we did a show about the number one songs in '96. We did a show, and then we did number one songs in '99. And in both years, it was just crazy, especially '96. Like you go from Fugees to Pac, to Outkast, all in the same.
That's a crazy class, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like it was just amazing. Like
nothing sounded the same.
Nothing sound the same at all. You know what I mean?
So what were you doing? I'm gonna tell you what I was doing. Then I want y'all to tell me what y'all was doing. 1996, I moved to Edmond, Oklahoma. I was a freshman at UCO. I remember buying Outkast. I remember buying The Roots. I remember buying all that shit that came out that year. What was you doing in '96?
On the street corner. Getting it in with my friends.
Ology, what was you doing in '96?
I was sitting in the classroom at Douglas High School.
Word?
Yeah, you old.
Nah. JB, what was you doing?
Man, '96, I think I was at Moon Middle School.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's take it back. Rewind. What album did you buy?
In '96? Oh, wow. What was out then? I'm saying it's a whole bunch of stuff that was out, but I'm saying it was probably the most popular thing, man.
ATLians for me, man.
ATL.
That was that one.
I didn't have to be that. That's the thing. I didn't buy that, but I remember my homie had put it on a cassette for me.
And in '90s, yeah.
UGK. I have to say UGK too. I think Riding Dirty came out.
96. That was '96. Hell yeah, that was '96 for sure.
Think
that's that one, boy.
No,
that's that one.
So I was going through my brother's box full of cassettes and CDs. So I was bumping Tupac, All Eyes on Me, Outkast, UGK, 8 Ball, MJG.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, I was stuck on Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that was 96 or 95.
That was 96.
But was that 96?
Yeah, because I remember because you got a thing, Reasonable Doubt came out and Biggie was still alive.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Man, hold up, man.
Yeah, I was stuck on that one, and I know it was 95, but I was also stuck on Only Built for Cuban Links.
Wow.
Those was I couldn't get past them,
that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we old as fuck, man. We been in that damn truck. I don't think we listen to that.
And while we saying this, I'm thinking too, like, if we try hard enough, we could do the same thing today. Like, we could go through and find different bunch of rap albums or songs that are totally different. But I think that the idea is like to make it or to like blow up, you gotta copy what somebody else is doing. Sometimes I think that.
Then there's so much music coming out now.
And so that's why I said like, and the way music is set up, like, I feel, and I could be wrong, but like if we think about, like he said, the first album he bought was Wayne. You got Wayne, you got Drake, you got maybe I say the last two, probably Kendrick and J. Cole. And as far as like mega stars, like selling out arenas, like they're probably I feel like the way music is set up, they'll be the last two, simply because like if you go back to when they were talking about, for one, in order to buy an album, you had to like actually like leave your house. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Get in your car. You had to be committed to it to do it.
Right.
So to think these people are selling, they were selling millions of albums. That means millions of people were getting up out of their bed.
That's crazy.
That day, leaving, going to the store to buy their album. Right. Today, like it's just what I'm saying. Like somebody somebody asked me today, yo, where can I get your album at? I said, you got it already. No, I don't. I said, you got a phone, don't you? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's on your phone. Just put it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But because of the game is set up like that, and music is set up that way, like I feel like it makes it impossible to create like those mega stars where it's like a arena sellout type person. You know what I'm saying? Mm. Because there's so many. It's so many. Like I said, you can think about it. There's so many rappers. You know what I mean?
Man, when I brought an album back in the day, I used to buy it and look forward to just reading the credits, see who produced it. You know what I mean? All of that, man. And nowadays, if you don't like a song, you just.
That's how you knew what studios to go to.
Hey, check it out. Real quick pause for the call. Shooting to the comments. Shout out to Mark Fleming. If he's still tapping in with us, man. So when we talk about albums, shout out to Mark Fleming. That's the homie Flem Dog. He's gonna be on the show very soon. Get ready for that. It's gonna be bananas. But he's in there hitting them comments up. UGK Riding Dirty. You know what I'm saying? Reasonable Doubt. I should get a whooping for that. Cause Jay-Z my favorite, but when I'm thinking about the albums and Reasonable Doubt's that shit.
Yeah, it was a cool album.
But I was on. I think when I think 96 music, I think and I just totally shifted the conversation sort of. I think of a feeling, because that's what music is for me. You know what I mean? It's a feeling, it's a mindset. And then also Tupac Hit 'Em Up.
Yeah.
96.
Going
back to it.
Whenever that came out, it was like, what in the world just happened?
Man, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Shots fired, like, holy, hey, did you hear that shit? And you couldn't pull it up. Somebody had to pull up.
You had and that's another thing, too. Like back then, like, think about it. We knew all that stuff was going on. We knew about, you know what I'm saying, beefing and all. We knew who was beefing with who. Yeah. But how did we know about it? We had to read about it. You know what I'm saying?
We were seekers man.
You had to get the magazine. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and everybody listened to the radio.
Listen to the radio, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was word of mouth. You know, like it's just set up now. And that's, I think, because it's that way, is why kids think like, all I gotta do is do this. I'm gonna blow up tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
But you know the dope thing about it. Yeah. Dope thing about it is we got this show. And we can tell that story like we just did. You know what I'm saying? And we can let Cash know, because if you think about it, man, I'm gonna speak for my house only, man. My kids know about 90s music.
Mm-hmm.
They know about the 80s. They know about the culture, period. You know what I'm saying? Because their parents told them. They told a story. You know what I'm saying? So I would challenge all of y'all in the room to just continue to do that. You know what I'm saying? Continue to do that.
That's what I was saying. Like we talked before the other one.
Yeah.
Like I told you, like man, when it comes to like old stuff, like it's few and far between I listen to. Like I think KRS is weak. I think a lot of people if I say they're weak, be like, oh, that's against the law.
You think hold up, stop.
But see, I'm saying that. But what I'm saying is but I'm only saying it because like I just want to make it clear that I'm not just somebody who's like
everything old is great.
If it's old, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like so.
That's just like some kids saying Tupac is weak. I didn't hear kids say that too.
Yeah, so that's now that right there.
That's crazy. That's crazy, but I didn't hear kids say that. You know?
Yeah.
That is bananas. Let's do this. Let's pause. Just put a real quick pause in the conversation. To bust one of these records out, man.
Well, JB, you want to do the honors of bringing out Master P real quick?
Yeah. So this is a song. It was gonna be on my album, and I just never finished it, really, to be honest. And it just after I got more of the album done, I didn't think it fit, and so I just actually put it out this morning, like with a little EP of other songs that didn't make my album, just to kind of, because whenever this coronavirus thing hit, like everybody started canceling shows, and I legit had like 5 shows canceled right now. You know what I'm saying? That pay well. And like I said before, like I quit my job in 2013. So that's what I've been doing, you know. And I'll do other stuff in the meantime to kind of supplement, you know. But sounds like, man, I need to do something that's kind of, you know, have something coming in. So I dropped that EP on my Bandcamp, and people been it's pay what you want, you know what I'm saying? Somebody bought it for $100 already, you know what I'm saying? So they've been showing love, man. So this is a song from it. It's called Master P. So
here on the Chop Shop, you got to say it like that.
Right here on the Chop Shop.
Do not listen to Hez, bro. Whatever you do.
Mark Fleming said, "This man just say KRS-One is weak."
Yeah. Master my own, master none. Slave master down to die when the master come. Mastermind, masterpiece, how I master heat. Yeah, true to the game, nigga, Master P. Master fate, master life, master self-control. Master pill so massive, masking fascist folks. Assassin, how we master, no relaxing, no. You want action, master that with the pastor's quotes. Newscaster, broadcasting a disaster, folk. Just the actor, nigga acting like you rapping, yo. Ass off for fashion, where the passion go. You can master everything and never master soul. Tomorrow came in with money talks, I'm trying to translate. Win the championship and spray some champagne. You only live once, I'm trying to dream big. I grew up around Crips, I'm feeling seasick. Put your money where your mouth is, a gold grill. I stay praying on these niggas how the Pope feel. Punchlines that cave your chest and the drum spoke. It made your shoulder lean like I was young Dro. Niggas still ain't shit, hoes still hoeing. The last Dragon Part 2, a nigga still glowing. They say they won't smoke, but I can't call it. I stay running through these bars like I'm an alcoholic. Sky's the limit, I'm religious, sound heaven bound. I'm a witness, God forgiven how I'm living foul. Give my life to these dreams and I ain't worried. Long shot, but I'ma take it. Steph Curry. Everybody talking hard, but ain't hardcore. Hold all in your story like a dartboard. I keep it moving, running through it like it's parkour. I came, I saw, I conquered, call it encore. Too old for rap, nigga, too young to whack. Be on what we on, or be on with that. I mean, be on the rap, go eon on track. Be gone or respawn, we on attack. What? Master my own, master none. Slave master down to die when the master come. Mastermind, masterpiece, how I master heat. Yeah, true to the game, nigga, Master P. Master fate, master life, master self-control. Master pill so massive, masking fascist folks. Assassin, how we master, no relaxing, no. You want action, master that with the pastor's quotes. Newscaster, broadcasting a disaster, folk. Just the actor, nigga acting like you rapping, yo. Ass off off of fashion, where the passion go. You can master everything and never master soul.
No, you gonna dig this.
You are now tuned in into the Chop Shop. That's right.
The Chop Shop Podcast Music Lifestyle Show. We are kicking it in the studio doing what we do.
It's hard to believe that didn't make the album.
But
he must have some fire on
there. Album gotta be stupid.
Yeah.
If that didn't make it, if that didn't make the album, I'm just saying, JB. We're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna have a conversation, bro. You know what I'm saying? You was snapping on that though, man.
Yeah, I just took a different turn, you know. So yeah,
I just sounded extra old.
Yeah.
Right there.
Hey, Chop, we ain't even in download delete, but Chop said to go ahead and download that.
That means good.
Yeah, season clothing.
You know what I'm saying? You know who Chop is, man.
Oh yeah, I know you know who Chop is. I know that.
All right, man. So. You know, if we can say we had like a holy shit moment, you said KRS-One is whack. My nigga, we gotta talk about that. Yeah, I know ain't nobody. Everybody out there is like, I know they not gonna let that shit go.
I listen to me. I don't even listen to KRS-One, but I know like 3 KRS-One songs, and that's. The Bridge Is Over. What's the other one?
Man, you gotta look it up. I'm not even gonna.
That's the sound of the police.
Yeah, my philosophy, man.
That song,
come on,
right.
bro. Like, all right.
What?
Okay. Hold on. Cause we all about to lose it, right? So let me ask you this: 2 parts. First of all, why? And that's gonna sum it all.
I shouldn't say why. I just think it's overrated.
Now, is it the music you're critiquing, or is it the message?
It's his raps, bro. Like
So the message don't matter. It's just the raps. You just.
I mean, what the message? The message is cool. I mean, like when it just don't like. There's a bunch of rappers. If I could say right now, I'd be like, oh my god, he
right.
Like Guru, like to me, Guru weak, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
wish I had a Nerf football.
I got a Guru story too, and I didn't like him before I met him. But
word.
As a rapper, I didn't think he didn't do it for me. But I'll tell my Guru story later. But
say word.
We definitely want to hear that.
Okay. But yeah, so I don't know, man. I respect KRS-One. I would love to meet him one day. I think that as a rapper, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know where I come from. You know what I'm saying? I know who my forefathers are. You know what I mean? So it's not like that. Mm-hmm. I just never could get into him enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, the style of cold rocking. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I can't be laughing at this shit, but it's funny.
I like the 2 songs that he did, Going at Queens, those was dope.
Right.
You know, what's the
rapper JB
Step Into My World? What's that song called?
Step in.
That song cool. You know what I'm saying? It come on at B-Boy Jams.
Just cool.
You said it's just cool. That was like, man, an anthem.
What's it called? What's the name of that song? I don't know, but man, he wouldn't talk about nothing to me. So
wow, you got the comments.
Hey, you're entitled to your own opinion,
exactly
bro.
what I was getting ready to say.
That's what I'm saying. That's just how I know. Like, I'm not one of those people. Just you know what I'm saying. Like, you know, I keep it real on what I like and what I don't like. But the Guru story is when he was doing Jasmine, and me not liking him as a rapper has nothing to do with this story.
Right.
Okay. I didn't like him before that.
Right.
So, and I don't ever want to disrespect. I think we should always honor the dead. And like I said before, I know who my forefathers are. And his new album, premiered the new Gangstar album, sound like a totally different person. Like I felt like he was alive rapping about today. If y'all haven't heard it,
I love it, bro.
Yeah, the new one I love. I felt bad for not liking him all those years because I was like that. I don't know if I just was in a funk that day and I needed some new music.
I think you're in a funk now.
That
KRS-One
new album bang, but But so he was when he was doing Jazzmatazz, he was on tour with like the Roots, Talib Kweli, Dead Prez.
It was a different vibe.
And so me, Duo, Keith, and Brian, and I went to Dallas because Brian was helping promote it. And it was back when they had the Gypsy Tea Room in Dallas. Remember that?
Yeah,
and
I remember that.
I'm like 16, probably.
Golly, you young, bro.
And so the show was packed, like cram packed, you know what I'm saying? And he must have went on first because I didn't see him rap, you know what I'm saying? But he was in the crowd, you know what I mean? And so this girl I know, I can't remember her name, but she was there. She didn't go with us, but she was there. And she was standing next to me, right? Mm-hmm. And so the door is kind of like where you are, and I'm right here. So for the backstage was, he came over to her, and he had 2 drinks in his hand, and he's trying to talk to her. So she and I are like side by side, facing the stage. He's facing her, so his back is to the stage, right? He has 2 drinks in his hand. He's doing like this, all in her ear, talking. You know what I'm saying? And so he has a drink right here in my face. You know what I mean? So he's talking. I'm standing next. So when it started spilling on me, and so he kept talking like I didn't just say that, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't just push his hand away, like you know what I mean? Like what? You know what I'm saying? So he kept doing it. So I pushed his hand away again. I said, "You spilling your drink on me." He said, then he stopped talking to her, got in my face, said, "Chill out." I said, "Nigga, you chill out." And then right then, Duo grabbed me and put me to the back. He was like, "Man, you can't be doing that." I'm thinking, man, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah. So ever since then, I mean, like, not since ever since then, but that was my guru story.
No, I understand it on that level.
Yeah,
I understand what you're saying.
Disrespectful, man. Like,
yeah.
And I mean, like, I've talked to other people who knew him and met him and stuff, and they're like, yeah, whenever he got on his drink, you know what I'm saying? He was a different dude. You know what I'm saying? So
that's how he was when I met him too.
Yeah. So yeah. So, but before that, I thought he was weak anyway. So that didn't help. You know what I mean?
Dude, here, man, say a word. And let me see that box right there. Yeah, that one right there, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's time, man. We gotta do that. JB, you in here showing your natural ass, bro. Like for sure. I'm learning some things over here, man, and that's what this is about, man.
Story, man.
So please,
I got a few celebrity stories, man.
Yeah. I'm sure you do.
I'm sure we all do.
I'm sure you do. It's that time. Here, hit the button.
Alrighty then.
Trap spelling B. 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 Trap spelling B.
OD, I need you, brother. What's up, man? All right. Actually, I don't. We're good. I thought I needed you. I don't. Just chill right there for a second, and I might. Odie's the homie. He's hanging out. So for those that don't know, Trap Spelling Bee, shout out to DeMarco Robinson. I had to think about it because, I'll throw that Coleman on there. Inventor of the Trap Spelling Bee game. For those that don't know, we play this every week on the show, and Hez has been redeeming himself.
Yeah.
He's been redeeming himself. So here's the deal. I'm going to pull a word up, and we're going to let JB start it off because he's the guest.
You put that I don't know how to play.
Yeah. You know how to spell.
Okay.
And so you know how to play.
Okay.
That's how it goes. It's that simple. All right, so y'all ready to get down?
And you got some hood in you, so you going to know these words.
JB hood. Hey, man. Hey, look here, man. You know what? JB know. It's real, recognized real. I'm going to just leave it there. I'm going to leave it right there, man. That's the best place for it. You know what I'm saying? All right. Here we go. Let me get this set up right. Because, hold on, man. I'm over here tripping, man. Y'all see
and the cheaters are starting to look.
Are they already on it?
Yeah, they already on. See, I'm looking straight like.
Hez is one of the realest people I know. But when it comes to this Trap Spelling Bee, he ain't got no problem snitching. He ain't got, you know what I'm saying? Gonna be telling, hey, over here looking, he cheating. All right, here we go. This is easy. This is stupid easy, all right?
All right.
Hold on. Let me look around. Okay, ain't nobody looking at computers. Okay, we good. All right, so I'm going to show the word. It's Thotty. All right? Thotty. That's it. Thotty.
So what do we do? Just spell it?
You got to spell it.
Thotty.
Yup. Guess what you are? Wrong as fuck.
Yeah, he spelled it wrong.
You are wrong.com.
Is it IE?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, so normally what we'll do is we'll go around and we'll
that's why I said I don't know how to play. You gotta
I know
tell
it's
me.
cool, man.
Okay.
This is hip hop, bro.
Okay.
We ain't read the rules. We just kind of made that shit up.
Okay.
Like, yeah, fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
I've been wanting to play the game, so
yeah. So hey, here you go. Now, so the next word, put it up here. Nope, too easy. This one, this is a favorite on the show. But we're gonna go here. Actually, we're gonna go there. Let's do it. So, there is the word. We're gonna go to ology. There is the word. Don't look that way, so I know you're not cheating. I don't trust ology, because ology is cheat. Alright, let's get it.
I don't know.
What? You don't know. You don't get to say I don't know.
THURH. I don't know.
You fucking wrong as shit, though. Alright, hands, get it ready for you.
Oh shit.
There.
I wouldn't.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Yeah.
Spell that third word.
He rolling up that third weed.
Place of origin.
Place of origin.
He
The
still ain't gonna get it
Midwest
right.
region. Hell no.
Oh, is that on the card too? Place of origin and all that? Oh, shit.
Hey,
It's
man,
a spelling bee,
I'm
bro.
over here smoking, it's almost time for the high note.
There.
He's stalling.com over here.
TH.
Get your finger on the
You
trigger.
are. THUR. Oh, damn it.
How is this word taking y'all out? 115 Green, B's in the building. What's happening, B?
What's happening?
You been kind of like a fly on the wall tonight,
I know
man.
it, man. I'm chilling.
Yeah, I see you over there rolling up, though.
Right.
It's almost time for your favorite part of the day on a Sunday. All right,
He's
sir.
been having his favorite day all day.
Yeah, true
Since
indeed.
he been in here with us. I'm over here feeling it a little bit.
Yeah, I don't watch him vaping some more.
Yeah, right.
Hey, that tolerance is a
It's
beast.
bananas, man. Thing like one of them trucks all jacked up. There.
THUER.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Go on here. Take y'all asses out. All right, no cut over that cheating. I don't even cheat.
I'm just chilling, man.
I don't know if you can see.
I want him to get it wrong. I think I know.
All right.
Can't see nothing.
All right, Cutter. Let's get it. There.
Shit. THURR.
There you go. He got it. Ding, 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 ding,
Oh.
ding. Team light skin wins again.
Really, nigga?
Alright.
That was Dave. That wasn't me.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Here we go.
All right. I know I'm going to take y'all ass out on this one. JB, you ready, man? Let me get you. All right. Let me hold up. Where you at? All right, man. He trying. Okay. Better get yo. Definition.
Wait, that's the word?
That's
Say
the
it one more time.
word.
Say it one more time.
The word is better get yo. Better get yo. Better get yo.
Okay. Use it in a sentence.
Better get your ass in there and wash them damn dishes.
You fucking right.
I'm gonna say BETTAGECHO.
Yeah, you got that shit.
Did I for real? Don't
You got
fuck.
that shit.
Okay.
Nah, you got that shit. I had to think about some bullshit though. Some bullshit.
I grew up with a bunch of better get yo.
Yeah. I think you grew up
Better
with
get your ass in this house, boy.
I think you cheated though. I ain't gonna lie.
No, I didn't cheat.
You ain't cheat. You think it was fair? Y'all think it was fair?
Yeah,
it was fair.
Alright. I give it to him. I don't be wanting people to win this shit. I ain't gonna lie. This is the one thing I don't be encouraging people on, man. I don't, man. How deep are we into the show, man? It's 9:49.
9:49.
We having a good time. We kicking in the studio.
Let's do one more word though.
You want to do another one?
Yeah.
All right. Since he asked for the word, he get the classic. Right? This is only for JB. Where you at on the screen? Bong. There you go. All right, JB. The word. First of all, show us your phone, man, because you can just be over there playing it, but you looking at the shit.
No, how
trying
about
to stall out. I don't know. You watching the stream on your phone.
Oh,
all right. The word is Splackavelli.
Oh, that was a song, huh? What's the origin?
Pressure.
Need my one Splackavelli.
Yeah,
I remember
Pressure.
that song. I hated that because I was like, what? Like, leave Machiavelli's name alone, bro.
Yeah.
Like, let's go. The dude's name was Pressure who sang it?
Yeah. You want a definition?
Yeah, what is it?
All right, a Splackavelli is a brother that a woman can call her when. Wait, what the fuck? I fucked up the first time I did it because the way I can't read, basically. That's what people are saying, right? That motherfucker can't read. A brother that a woman can call her when her man ain't doing her right.
That's the song,
Yep.
Okay, Splack. Can you say it again?
Splackavelli.
Splakaveli.
Yep, you was so damn wrong.com. You was wrong.com. Yeah, man.
How you spell it?
Yeah, all right. So Splacka.
See, that's why I was, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who listening, so I wanted to be, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You got, you know what I mean? You got to think about this stuff.
That was sick.
Bro. I knew that's what it was.
Yeah. Hey, man. That's funny right there, man. That's funny. You're a funny guy, man. Funny guy. We never talked about your activism, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it. You in here, man. You got time?
Yeah.
All
right. Activism is just something I think that just comes natural for any of us. You know what I'm saying? Like if there are things we're passionate about, and me, I'm passionate about my community. I don't even know where to start. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So
you got a question for him?
Nah, I really just want to know how. You said you got a question for him. Thank you, brother. Say, do you have a question for him?
Nope, I don't.
All right, that's funny to me. None of y'all laughing. Fuck out. Check it out. How does it feel when people say that you're an activist? Because I know that's not the intent when you.
Yeah. I don't know. I think people always have to. I appreciate it because I feel like at this point I want to be something more than just a rapper, anyways. So if that means activism, then that's cool. But I don't necessarily consider myself that. I couldn't tell you the definition. But I think that, like I said, it was just natural progression for me. Even when I was working with youth at schools and at church, it was just natural progression. Like I've always been somebody who, wanted to help and wanted to get involved and do what I could, to make things better and really, seeing things that I seen, as a kid and growing up. And knowing that, man, like there's so much more out there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just natural progression. It brings it out of you. You know what I'm saying? So
I just got a question. What would you want to see as far as the culture here in Oklahoma? What would you want to see as far as on the activist side?
I would like to see. You know what? I think there's a lot of great people doing a lot of good stuff all the time. I think what we need to see is really just more working together on certain things. I feel like sometimes we feel like if I'm the activist, then somebody else can't be the activist. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be the one black person who does the activism. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or I gotta be the one black person. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
why do I gotta be the one? Why do you have to be the one?
Yeah, I think that, it's important that we all, find a place and we all like, put work in, you know, some way, you know. So I like to see, and that's not to say that people aren't working together, because they are, but I like to see more of it, and I think that, you know, we need to start, you know, putting community first, and not feeling like money is the answer to all our problems, because it's not, you know what I'm saying? Sure. And it's like, you know, well, it's like, you know, it's like, when I say that, I mean, like, you can ask some, like, for instance, if I do something, I'm not thinking about how much money I can make from doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
You know, unless I'm trying to give money to something. You know what I'm saying? To someone. You know what I mean? Like, I did an event to raise money for the Northeast Center last year, and then after that, somebody was like, "So what you done did?" And I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like. The idea isn't the idea. You know what I'm saying? The idea isn't like to come check me and see what I've done.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
It's like, man, how can I get involved?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what can I do? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think a lot of times we're always saying stuff like, you know, well, they need to do this, or, you know, they or them. It's like, man, there's no them, there's no they. It's us. We need to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
Like, we can't rely on money. We can't rely on other people to be doing stuff for us. We gotta do it ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And I think that, you know, whenever we sit back and we're like, well, you know, the city need to come in and fix this. It's like, no, let's fix it ourselves. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. I think that there needs to be more of that, and just, you know, educating each other in things that we don't know, and not, like, for instance, one thing that I'm really passionate about right now is about the East Side and, like, gentrification.
I was just about to go there, man.
Yeah, I was about to go there too.
And like, I have a restaurant opening up on the East Side, and it's the reason why is because, like, one, that's where I grew up, but I want little kids on the East Side to walk into a restaurant or a business and see people that look like them owning it. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta know that first, and I want people, whether you're a black business, an Asian business, black, white, whoever, if you put a business on the East Side of town, you have to do it with the community in mind. Meaning, the community needs to be able to work there. They need to be able to patronize there, shop, eat, whatever, affordably. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, when it comes to gentrification, we have to stop like saying stuff to be saying it, and, like, you know, making stuff up. And, you know, like, for instance, I saw something where a store had closed down, not the grocery store, a different store had closed down, and people was like, they done closed down their store and they trying to take it. I'm like, I know, you know what I'm saying, I know for sure what happened. Like, why would you even say that? You're just saying that. When everybody on Facebook going on and on about, yeah, them white folks is taking up. I'm like, well, actually, if somebody's selling something, they're not making them sell it. They're selling it. You know what I'm saying? And if it's still for sale, it hasn't been taken. Go buy it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you can see it's still for sale, then if that's how you feel, go buy it. You know what I mean?
What would you say to somebody that says that to you, but then when you respond that way, they say, but you know how that stuff happens, you know what I mean? Like in the movies where they come in and they scare the people, or they offer them a crazy amount of money, take advantage.
It depends on who's saying it, because, you know, there is a generation of people on the East Side who lived through urban renewal, where urban renewal will come into your house and literally show you pictures of apartments and stuff on 122nd and be like, you know what, this would be a better place for you. You should live there. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and that's why I brought it up from that perspective.
So it would definitely depend on who was saying it. If it was somebody who lived through that, who's older than me, then, you know, I would just, you know, really, I wouldn't know the right thing to say, because I didn't live through that. You know what I'm saying? And they probably they have their level of being deceived is way more different than mine. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I you know, I can't even begin to imagine what that was like. So yeah, so that might seem real to them. You know what I'm saying? That would be more real for them to know, or for them to feel like that. But if it's somebody who didn't live through that and they're just saying it and they don't have information, I would just say, man, like, well, figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's how you feel, like figure it out or don't say anything, because what you're doing is you're like you're exacerbating the problem. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
it's like fake news.
And and that's not good. You know what I mean? And so what I'm trying to do is right now is encourage people, black people, to move back to the east side. And whether you got a rent on, whatever, move back to the east side. Also, you know, open up business on the east side, spend money on the east side. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, like I get my hair cut on the east, but when I give that barber the money to cut my hair, he want to buy a sandwich or put gas in his car. He got to go to the other side of town to do that. You know what I'm saying?
That's
and
real.
that's how that side of town,
that's real.
You know, flourishes. You know what I'm saying? Because the
sure.
money is being put over there.
Right. Man.
So I just encourage people like, yo, like, and the hard part is whenever you have to make somebody understand how important something like that is. You know what I mean? Because I mean, like, to be honest, you know, we can't really stop and make people do anything, whether it's trying to get people to move to the east side or trying to get white folks not to move to the east side. Right. You know what I'm saying? But what we can do is make sure that we do our part, and that if anybody wants to move over there, open up a business, that no matter what, that place needs to still have the same culture and the same look, and you need to be able to know we was there. You know what I'm saying? And we still there. Yeah. If you go to 4th Street, if you think about it, like Florence started on 4th Street. You know what I'm saying? Before it was on 23rd. That street was a flourishing black business hub back in the day. Yep. Now you can't even. There's no sign that it was ever anything like that for black
deep
people.
deuce.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, deep deuce. That's you know what I mean. So that, you know, I think that what we can do right now is make sure that we encourage, if we give a damn, you know what I'm saying, but make sure we encourage people to move back. You know, rent, buy. If you got property, keep it. You know what I'm saying? And I think we'll be all right, because I don't think if a bunch of wealthy black people move to the east side, I won't be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Right. But if a bunch of wealthy white ones move to the east side, I'll probably feel some kind of way.
Let me ask you something. Saying that, let me ask you something. What type of backlash have you received as an artist, just as a human being, as a result of you being very vocal about that?
I receive it from both sides, you know. You know, I think for black people, there are a lot of people who do things different than I do, and they see things different for whatever reason. Right. I see things the way I do because of, you know, how I was raised and things I've seen and stuff like that. So I'm sure their perspective is based on that as well. But I think at some point we have to realize, man, we're on the same team. You know what I'm saying? So right. even the black ones who, the black people who have a voice, and you know, and I don't agree with the way they do things, or they don't agree with the way I do things, I think that, you know, my response and theirs should be as well, is not to talk bad about anybody black in front of anybody white. You know what I'm saying? Right,
right, for sure.
So, but then for white people, like, I don't really care what they think. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that for since the beginning of this country's inception, we as black people have been told what's best for us, what we should do, how we should live, you know what I mean, like how we should raise our kids, you know what I mean, like, you know, all these things, and I don't think that's not right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. if somebody white has an issue with what's going on in the black community, to me, in my mind, that's family business. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's the business of the black community to figure out. It's not for you to tell us what to do, what we should do, or how we should feel. And so if somebody white says it, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't have an opinion on what my people do and how we feel about what. You don't get to decide if I can be offended or what, you know what I'm saying? Like, none of that stuff. But if it's somebody black, I'll have a conversation with them.
Hit the claps on that, man. Please, hit the claps. I agree with you 100% on that because we don't get to police any other culture.
Yeah.
We don't get a say anywhere else. Mm-hmm. So if we don't have a say at our own table and that's exclusive to our table, then come on. You know what I'm saying?
In Oklahoma City, in Oklahoma, no decision, you can't do anything without the approval of somebody white. There's nothing you can do, you know what I'm saying, on that level without going through somebody white. Whenever we started that development on 23rd Street, and we were meeting with the city council to get approval for funds and things like that, it messed me up because I'm sitting in a room full of old white people, you know what I'm saying, who are deciding what's best for a place where they don't go. They don't know the people. You know what I'm saying? They don't, you know what I mean? How can you make a decision on what?
They have no connection.
No
to the
connection.
Community.
No, they couldn't tell you shit about the East Side.
Right.
But they can definitely decide if we deserve to have funding or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So when I seen that, I was like, okay, so I got to get my foot in the door. You know what I'm saying? And I got to do what I can and be a part of every conversation I can because that's not right, you know.
Not at all.
And I don't know, man. It just, like I said, it just messed me up just to see that. Like they, you know, there was probably like me, Quentin. At the time, it was Pettis, and I think that might have been it as far as black people in the room. You know what I'm saying? And
small number.
Yeah, and the rest, and it was probably 20 people in there. You know what I'm saying? And 3 of them are black. We talking about the East Side. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So, so when I seen that, I was like, man, like this is backwards. You know what I mean? And there are people who whose lives are affected based on decisions like that. You know, and so and that's when I realized there's no decision that anybody can make about what happens in this city that doesn't have to be approved by somebody white first. You know what I mean? You can't do nothing without asking somebody white first. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
Right. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I'm gonna just say this, man. Because I know somebody out there has to be thinking this. Love you for saying that. Love you for living that. Love you for being that, bro. I can tell you I'm a bigger fan of the man than I am the music. But I love your music.
Thank you.
You understand what I'm saying, bro? Like, when I was in Houston and I saw you doing the Black Future
on right.
vinyl,
Yeah.
Right? That's when I became a fan, like a real fan. Because, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing the wine bar. You one of the few that came through and saw that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And played the album in the bar.
Yeah.
So that's when I got to really connect with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, outside of he ain't saying nothing all day outside of the interactions that we had back when I was on the radio. We didn't have a whole lot. Like, this is the longest.
Yeah.
Right here, you know.
And
what I'm saying?
there's one conversation we had that I'll never forget. I'll tell you about in a second though.
Yeah, and it was like I just listened to it, and I was like, damn, yo, like he really about something. Like he really got a message in his music, and he really doing it his own way. And I always will support you for that, brother. Like, for real. Because you the same dude every day. You know what I'm saying? And we don't get a lot of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, with cats doing what we do, they just full of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's real, man.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
You know?
And we need them people, too. You know what I'm saying? To make us laugh and stuff.
We do. Somebody got, hey, look, man, you know, I was talking to my brother who at the time, my younger brother, who was just getting into ministry. You know what I'm saying? He was kind of telling me that, you know, everybody ain't going to heaven. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I look at him, you know, and I want to get his understanding of it. And he was like, you know, because he's new in the game, you know, in my game, you know, he's new. Like, I kind of led him to Christ, and then he took it and went somewhere with it. It was dope, right?
Yeah.
So now, you know, I'm trying to kind of box with him, see where his head is at. And he was like, well, you know, just think about it like this. You know, Peanut is what he calls me. He's like, everybody ain't going to the league. Everybody ain't going to college. Some people are meant to turn a wrench their whole life. That's just what they're meant to do. So if you take that understanding and equate it to how people have their relationship with God, everybody ain't going to heaven. So when it comes to rapping and doing music and being creative and being whomever, everybody ain't meant to be great. So yeah, we need them wrench turners, bro.
Yeah, no
They
doubt.
are necessary. Them time clock punches, they are necessary for the game. And the people that do it bad, they are necessary.
What's crazy, I think that's what's wrong with the hip hop game is what you just said is that everybody ain't supposed to be rapping, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like there are some people who just should be fans. You know what I mean? Like we hear them all the time. It's like, bro, but it's like you know, and sometimes niggas be really trash and they be so confident that this they passion, they heart.
Can't tell them nothing.
You can't tell them like, listen, bro, this ain't for you. You know what I mean? Man. But you know, but I think
they'll get mad at you if you tell them.
Yeah. Hold up, man.
You know
hey man, that's all you gotta have is a computer now, and you can be whatever you want to be.
Yeah, no doubt.
Man.
That's true.
I'm saying you can be a DJ, rapper, doctor. You
Yeah.
can be whatever.
Even you. Hey, let's do this, man. B. Let's smoke some bud, man. I mean, that first, which y'all saw earlier, that was just like it's just a regular. That was like the precursor.
Golly, man. That's
what?
Man, he remind me of this dude in LA I kick it with, yo, like he ain't stopped since we been.
Nah,
All right, so for those that don't know, man, this is the part of the show that we have. Well, I have fun the whole time, but me and B, we this is that thing. Shout out to J-Po the General. We got to get him back in here for the high note, man. And I was actually gonna try to get him in here today because I know y'all got a story. You know what I'm saying? JB, you and J-Po, we're connected. Like it's like 2 degrees of separation in Oklahoma City. Never mind the 16. But anyways, because I actually met this guy B through J-Po. It's crazy, right?
I think I met him through J-Po too.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to J-Po. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Richie Banks because I think they, you know what I'm saying, bend the corners and whatnot. So the high note is our cannabis review. This is the education part of the show. Outside of that, great soliloquy of a statement that you made, my brother. Like for real, definitely gonna make the highlight reel. But this is where we smoke and we talk about it. So B brought some GMO cookies for us to get down with today. And for those that don't know, we like to talk about the strain. We like to smoke it, talk about what it does for you. B, how you feeling over there on it, man?
I'm good. I'm just
microphone's way over there though. You're looking at me, but I need you to talk to them.
I'm hiding the motherfucker. I've been on this.
Yeah, we all know that. we know you. We know you are stupid good right now.
Nah, just been chilling, man. This is some good shit. This is why I brought it for you.
Okay, so you want me to? Okay, so I'm gonna smoke that with you, right?
Well, ain't nobody else in here gonna smoke?
Nah. I don't think everybody.
I do not partake.
You're lying. What does that say on your shirt? Gas station?
Yeah.
Ain't that what that says? Hold up, man.
That's my homeboy Trey Songz gas station right here.
Yeah.
On the chop shop.
On the chop shop. Yeah, you need a shirt that says that with some big ass lips on it. and it's not like some signifying shit. It's because hair's got big ass lips. It's like a
the
logo.
women like them shits. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, Tony Lambo about to show up. All right, so the high note. Let's talk about this bud. Let's talk about it. Let me put it on the screen so we can talk about it and teach people about stuff. Right?
Go ahead and drop those ashes on this computer. He'll be all right.
Nah, man, cut that out. So this one right here, this GMO cookies. It's an indica. Because I know you're not gonna bring a sativa because that's just not what you do, and you are definitely one of those. If I'm bringing it, it's gonna be what I want. So
yeah, it's Kim Dog cross with Girl Scout cookies.
Okay, so how does it make you feel?
Talking to Mike, man. Thank you, sir.
The ladies want to hear your voice, B.
Nah, how it make you feel in the couch. You know, it's one of them just put you down. It's just something to sit there to lay you down. You know, make you feel good. It's some nighttime shit, but I use it all during the day, and that shit keep me calm. You know.
All right, so check it out. Those are his words. According to Leafly.com, it's gonna make you feel relaxed, 65%. All right, happy, 44%, euphoric, 42, uplifted, 32, sleepy, 22. So it's definitely a good sleep aid, right? So it's gonna help with pain, stress, anxiety, depression, insomnia. The negatives: dry mouth, dizzy, dry eyes, a little anxious, a little bit paranoia. But hey, man,
that shit don't happen.
At the end of the day, what'd you say?
That shit don't happen to me.
I'm just telling you what Leafly said. You know what I say? I'm hot. Smoke it. You know what I'm saying? That, ladies and gentlemen, is the high note. He stays here for 12 hours for us to do that. And I love him for it. It's my bro, man. Shout out to B. 115 Green. What's the address, man? You got B. That's your cue. That's your, huh? That's your. Hold up, bro.
He needs some milk.
115 South 1st Street, man. Guthrie, Oklahoma.
Guthrie, Oklahoma. There you go, man. All right, so here's the deal, man. We ain't played no music in a while. Shout out to my homeboy, man. Legit. Larry Coleman, Legitimate Looks Salon. What's the address, Hez?
6051 North Brookline Ave, Suite 119. And you can also check out
Frank's. Let me put you on there. We talk your shit.
Whatever, man.
No, real deal. You solo. This is your solo right here. Talk about Frank Shine. Look him in the eyes.
You can come to Frank Shine and get your shoes shined and everything else done, shoe repair and everything like that. And just come and visit us and hang out and have a good time. Get your hair done and everything.
Yeah, right so there. You get a haircut. Shout out to Larry.
Yeah.
Shout out to EJ. Shout out to
Walter.
There you go.
Adriel. And going. Also James and Nikki.
Yeah, she do hair for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? And fellas, if you got locks, she's a loctician. She get you hooked up. Odie, you want to get locks on that?
I got my girl.
Okay. All right. I'm just saying, you sure?
She take care of me. I don't want to switch up, you know?
Dave, do this. Move your head this way. There you go. Go ahead, say that.
So I don't want to switch up, you know? I would have told my girl Stephanie. I've been there for like 3 years, man.
Okay.
She take care of me.
Okay. I'm just trying to, you want to hang out in the room.
Hey,
Maybe. I got you. I mean, it ain't like we gonna pay for that shit. It's just something you can do that shit. This ain't that kind of show. We don't got a budget. You know what I'm saying? So let's play a song, man. Let's do that.
L Smooth and Call For.
Ooh, some rap shit.
When It's Cold right here on the Chop Shop.
Yes,
L Smooth.
To bundle up, it's cold outside. I'm a father, so I'm trying to survive. They make it hard to walk away, but I learn to swallow my pride. See them barking up a tree that they not ready to climb. See them active in these streets, so the crime rate rise. Like damn, we're all the leaders and the stand-up guys. Cause the ones we see on TV busy feeding us lies. See the world getting colder by the second. See some people lose it all, but they learn some valuable lessons. Can never hide from the truth when you face with it. I know the storms come and go, so I stay committed. And keep applying pressure till I break through. Tunnel vision, just preparing for my next move. My family know the day I make it, they get blessed too. All I know is good hearts endure the worst pain. Waiting for the sun to shine after cold days.
When it's cold outside, it's cold outside. There ain't no place to hide, place to hide. When it's cold outside, it's cold outside. And you just gotta survive, gotta survive. When it's cold outside, it's cold outside. There ain't no place to hide, place to hide. It's cold outside, it's cold outside. And you just gotta survive, gotta survive.
People protecting they heart because it's cold. Calm and cool like a Marianne and I'm repping the O. Political parties don't care about a soul. Too much struggle is going on around the globe. The pain remains, bones weak and brittle. If they don't understand, they trying to belittle. And love is at an all-time low, like the temperature. Good die young and the old, they wanna finish it. Give you a little just to keep you going. Poison in the water, they don't wanna see you growing. We gotta blossom when the sunlight comes. I know it's dark, collective energy's a good match, create the spark. Creators needed with blankets to cover up. Time to start winning, we ain't going for runner-up. You got your beanie and your gloves and your thermals. I speak the words of everyone, universe,
When it's cold outside, it's cold outside. There ain't no place to hide, place to hide. When it's cold outside, it's cold outside. And you just gotta survive, gotta survive. When it's cold outside, it's cold outside. There ain't no place to hide, place to hide. When it's cold outside, it's cold outside. And you just gotta survive, gotta survive.
It's your boy DJ Hezekiah, and you're tuned into the Chop Shop.
Alright. Alright. You know what I almost said just now? Power Jam 1140, we jam the city. Take it back. Take it back. Take it back, man. Take it back to the days when we was on the radio. You know what I'm saying? Mixing live through the Chop Shop every Thursday, 4 o'clock till 7 o'clock. I'm gonna tell you, man, the dopest thing about doing that was feeling like some kid was out there feeling like I was feeling when I really first heard DJs on the radio.
That's how I felt, bro.
Say that again, man. You about to make me cry in this damn thing, man. Shit. You know? Nah, JB, you been there though, man. You been there the whole time.
I'm telling you, man, that I got off working for it. You know what I'm saying? So that 47 was like right on time, man.
Appreciate that, man.
So, where were we at before we played music?
We was, man,
You
on the
talking about the
road.
weed?
Yeah, is that what it was?
High note. Yeah.
All right. So, what's on your minds right now, fella? Shit, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Man,
I'm lost in thought.
Going back. Well, no. Going back to that event
Right.
we went to in Tulsa with Knife Wonder. He made a comment after the fact, after the show, saying that he thought that a lot of the trap music, beat patterns and different things like that, have been instilled in the music that causes the youth to have like mental issues, mental health issues and different things like that. So what would be your perspective on that?
I read somewhere that that there's something they put that not like they literally put, but there's a sound,
a frequency
that a frequency you can get, and if you can achieve that frequency in music, and that whatever that frequency is how like songs become number one. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something that all songs, whatever it is, it's something silent that we can't hear. But so I guess what I'm saying is like, I think that it's possible. I don't know. Because I will say this.
I guess that's
a lot of those
question.
Yeah,
too,
a lot of those kids. You said they had. You say depression, or what'd you say?
He says that. How did he? You were there. You kind of said
what
that it would
happens
cause
when you hear
some
somebody talking about some
mental-
shit,
mental-
and then you
mental
try to
disorder.
talk about
man.
it like
There
you
you
fucking
go.
know.
There you go.
I'm just saying, like
he was saying that there are certain things in the music that can cause mental health issues.
So I think there is too, and what I think it is the words that kids say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, like I remember like whenever I was like in the early 2000s, like 2003, 2004, like whenever like Atmosphere was like first coming out, they would call him emo rap. You know what I'm saying? Because he was all rapping about girls breaking his heart and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like now, the form of emo rap is like who can like go as far as you can go without like literally like killing yourself. You know what I mean?
Because right now, you get a lot of like glorifying Percocets.
It's
and
like
different things.
It glorifies the idea of it. It's almost like you're a martyr for your emotions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we like you listen to what they're saying, like the what they're putting in the music is the words that they're saying to the kids. You know what I'm saying? And saying that if your girl breaks your heart, then you got to kill yourself and kill her too. You know what I mean? Not that I've heard a kid say that, but I'm just saying like that's the idea.
Yeah, they damn near say it nowadays.
Right?
And what they don't say it. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think there is, certain tones and frequencies you can tap in to trigger certain emotions for
that's
people.
What it, yeah.
But to say that trap music is responsible for, certain depressions and stuff like that, I don't really think it has anything to do with trap music. Music has always been triggering people's emotions.
Right.
Yeah, it came from, the 50s, 60s, and 70s, all the old school music, a lot of the R&B groups are singing about love. So, what that make you want to do?
Yeah.
Make you want to be a Splackavelli, ain't that right? But still, I don't think I could agree with blaming it on a certain genre of music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
Because I think that's unfair.
That might have been.
No, he didn't blame it on a genre of music. He was just talking about the frequencies of the music.
Okay, yeah.
That's what he was
today.
saying.
Okay. The music of today.
That might have been an old nigga thing he was saying though. That sounded like something. Like if you listen to night music, it hasn't really changed. You know what I'm saying?
No, it hasn't.
But and you could tell like what he likes. So I just don't think that's. I think if anything, is what the kids are saying. I don't. You know what I mean? Like
I agree with that. It's the messaging.
That's the message. I think if a kid has like something wrong with him already, and a certain like what's that thing whenever you're at the movie theater and they say this movie will have some whatever it is.
Seizures.
Like
same thing in games, video games.
So like if a kid's already dealing with things like that with sound, then you know what I'm saying. But I just don't see. I think it's more so the message in the music.
Well, yeah, you hear that sound in that music right there, make you want to do this, right?
So JB, man, like you got any bars, man? You feel like giving us some bars?
Oh man,
you know, I mean, you come on a rap show, guy. We got a ass show. If you ain't bring that, you can spit it written, man. I give you the same Sway in the Morning rules. You can spit it written. You can off the top with it. You can acapella that thing. You can say, "Catch me on the show," like the next show that you got. It's all good. I just sit over here like, you in here, you might as well.
Okay, y'all gonna play a beat?
Yeah, you gotta put them earphones on.
Yeah.
I already got it queued up for you.
Hold on.
Okay. Can you give me a little bit more of it? Yeah. All right. See, so what's the pinnacle? Don't mean to be cynical. I keep it big, never minimal. My name is JB, I gain respect. You see me on the cover of the OK Gazette. Many times with many rhymes, I stay stronger, I go longer. I go me. I got Hezekiah on the car machine, pressing buttons, niggas want something, they getting nothing from me, nothing for free, I charge heavy, I keep it going, breakwaters like levees, it don't stop when the beat come on, you know what, I'm never wrong on songs, that mean I'm always right, I never go left, protect your neck, I want respect, I don't provoke though. JB came through with a Wu-Tang quote, yo.
Hey.
What's the meaning? Chris Cutter rocking that season.
Yeah.
You know Chop got it locked.
Yeah.
My name is JB, I'm at the Chop Shop.
Yeah.
Free flowing off the dome though. For this rap song, yo.
Yeah. I ain't mad. Hit him with the claps. Yeah. Appreciate that moment. I'm so glad you didn't do no sucker shit, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
What?
I respect it if you ain't want to rap, man.
I don't want to rap, man.
But I ain't gonna lie,
I don't do
man.
freestyles.
Nah, you know, I'm a rapper, you know what I'm saying? And I just, you know, there's always a chance to exercise, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna exercise, and I'm never afraid to come in weak, you know what I'm saying? I can come hard, you know what I'm saying? Like I know if I come weak, then next time I just try to come harder, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So and one freestyle, one mess up is not gonna, you know what I'm saying, like mess my career up or anything. So and I like freestyle. I know how to do it, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So you have some good ones, you have some bad ones.
I ain't gonna lie, I knew you was gonna rap though.
Yeah, I'm a rapper.
I knew you was gonna rap, and I know in your mindset it's like the niggas gonna ask me to rap.
Yeah, I know. You know, I didn't know what to expect, but I have fun rapping, so I'm always down to rap.
That's what it is.
You know I got that right.
Oh, you recorded it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, man, just keeping it a 1,000, man. I really think this is a good place to put a pin in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And wrap it up, man, because we friends beyond the show, so we'll really sit here and do this shit.
No doubt.
All day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, cats still tuned into the show. Tell them how to find you, bro.
Social media. My name is Jabee, MYNAMEISJABEE. Anywhere, just search Jabee, Jabee. You can find me on the East Side. You can find me at Tower Theater. I'm one of the partners there too, by the way.
Yeah, we didn't even touch your entrepreneurship.
Yeah,
man.
It's all good. We can do it another day.
Come back.
Yeah, but yeah, all over the place, man. I try and stay busy and just keep it moving. So hopefully we'll have the listening party. Y'all can come set up shop there and do the show.
We can do that.
Yeah, that'll be a swell time, my guy.
Yeah, that'd be fun. So we'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Where there's a will, there's a way. Remember, where there's a will, there's a way. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Straight up. I mean, I'm just I don't have a lot of East Side stories, but I got that one.
But yeah, thank y'all for this. This is fun as hell.
No doubt,
man. Appreciate you, bro.
That's what we wanted to know. Like, did you enjoy yourself? And I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
Man, hit the button. Whatever we got to do, let's get out of here, bro.
All right.
Thank you, my guy.
Signing off right here on the Chop Shop.
He's signing off. That's what we do.
I know you're gonna dig this.
You are now tuned in into the Chop Shop. It's your boy, DJ Hezekiah, and you're tuned into the Chop Shop.
Now rocking with DJ Ology in the Chop Shop.
We got a party to go to tonight.
What's happening? This cut classic, and you are now rocking with the Chop Shop.
Come along, children. Now we're going to have a little music, like old times. Look, now I'll start the melody on the organ.
I said no, hell no, you kiss my cock. I'm gonna listen to the goddamn Chop Shop with Brosco, Chris Cutter, fucking what's his name? Ology and DJ Hezekiah.